That's how we're starting this.
Y'all ready for this?
Are they ready for this? I don't think they are ready for this, bro.
Nobody. You're not ready for this. I'm not ready.
Why wouldn't you wear some snakeskin boots though?
Because, dude, I'm about to have to, dude. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Like, legitimately, I don't.
He's getting scared.
Hold on. Now he's not going to do it,
No,
of course.
Of
He's only going to do it when I'm talking. Because
Yeah.
apparently he's got beef, dude. Because freaking... What's his name?
He ain't got a name.
What?
What? What?
How did you not name him? He's a pet. You don't name him?
He's not a pet. He's a
Part
snake.
of the collection.
He's a snake.
I'm a snack.
Oh.
I'm a sneaky little snack.
He's a spooky snake.
He is a spooky... Look. Dude, this dude is in his cage back here trying to escape from Tarkov, my dude. Like, this dude's got all the rubles, too, and the fully kitted gear. Like, he's out there, dude. And you are hearing all of it. I first heard it. At first, it was, like, more subtle. And it was, like, a little... And it's him trying to stick his nose in big... How big of a Burmese fucking...
It's about 12 foot.
12-foot Burmese python in a cage in the stew behind the flags, and he's trying to... You guys know how I feel about snacks, dude. Like, don't tread on him, dude, but like this one, I might run him over with the truck if he gets out, dude. Gets stuck on the snack. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah. But hilarious.
But like, he's literally has for the past how long? Several hours. Been trying to escape from Tarkov, dude. Like, he's for real. He would have, and God forbid you didn't. He would have been out by now. Because I don't mess with snakes.
He was a bit concerned.
In the least bit, and this is a big ass snake, dude. It's a huge snake.
Even without the lock I put on there, he wasn't getting out.
But dude, and I'm glad you had that lock, the one lonely lock, dude.
Yeah.
Because, damn, bro. He's been trying to get out of there. I think he's got beef, dude. This is the same shit that happened with the turtle, bro. And why do all your animals got beef, dude?
I don't know, bro. I
didn't do nothing to nobody, dude. I support animals, bro.
You know what, though?
What?
You're about to have some beef.
Why, dude?
Because I fucked up.
What?
Forgot to set up the screen share.
What do you mean, dude?
So I have to pause this real quick.
We're going to pause and be right back with you after we professionalize our podcast.
It's going to be years. We are back.
We are back. Just like that, through the magic...
Magic
of video editing.
Of pre-recorded videos.
Pre-recorded, unlive. But even if that was live, we could have. That would have been smooth sailing, dude. Yeah. It literally took us, like...
10, 15 seconds.
Not even.
Not even. But...
Yeah.
Luckily, at least I knew what I had to do.
Right.
Just, I forgot.
I would have had zero idea.
Normally, it's already set up and fine and ready.
You would think.
But unfortunately, my computer had to be restarted.
He failed to plan, which means he planned to fail.
Yeah,
dude, is what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happens, dude.
I got complacent. You know,
he was. And complacency, dude, complacency kills.
Yeah, it's problematic.
And you know what? Even further, people? Hesitation. What does it lead to?
Devastation.
Every time, dude. You see what happens, dude. You see what happens, dude. Situational awareness, all-time low.
I think it's more so a lack of hesitation. If I would have hesitated a little bit on starting the podcast and thought it through a little bit more.
See, that's why I kind of like to ease into it. Like we've got a vibe, dude. Like we got a podcast routine, dude. We do.
Where we sit here and spend half the night bullshitting.
Half the night bullshitting
on the podcast.
Way better podcast, not recorded.
Way better podcast.
Doesn't get recorded.
Being discussed before the podcast. Then you get left with the leftovers.
Yeah,
you got the doggy bag on the way out the door.
Scraps, dude.
We might wrap it up in aluminum foil.
Well, you can't talk
a swan and such, but that's.
You can't show. You can't show them the whole. You got to keep. You can't show them just everything.
Yeah, you got to keep something for yourself.
Right.
You know, it's.
Right, for your own sanity alone.
I don't think they're ready for the true potential that we have. That's the thing. We need to ease into it, right? We can't show them the greatness right off the bat.
Because, you know, typically it's me who's always humble about it. I'm glad that I'm still being humble. You're the one.
We can't show them our true
being
power
boastful and braggadocious.
We must hide our power numbers, dude.
Nobody uses that word anymore. Braggadocious.
It's braggadocious, dude.
Yeah.
Even a word?
Yeah, dude. Look it up, dude. Braggadocious is definitely. I'm pretty sure it just means you're bragging and shit.
Right.
And me, a very humble person, is like the antithesis You sure you want everybody seeing your search history? Or can they not see it?
They cannot see it currently.
Braggadocious.
Braggadocious, dude.
Dude, XPL, yeah, boastful or arrogant, dude. Boastful or arrogant. Braggadocio.
Oh, that's the what the fuck?
Yes.
I fucked it up again, dude.
Dude, he's revealing, like on a real podcast, when podcast tops get revealed, it's like the end of your podcast career, dude.
Oh, shit.
Everybody acts like you can't. This is a podcast topic in and of itself. Everybody acts like you can't have a list of podcast tops that you're talking about on, you're topicizing on the podcast that you're currently residing in. You know?
There we go.
Finally.
I did it.
Everybody clap in the comments for Scales.
Okay, now I realize what fucked up. Okay.
Look what I can do.
Is so remember last time we had the screen sharing possibilities on this monitor.
I thought they were the same drag here to there across all three of them.
We had the notes on this
three monitors.
So I wasn't even paying attention to this because I already know the tops.
Okay.
They're pretty simple tops.
Oh, yeah, you're so great.
I didn't have to look at the tops.
So now he's trying to imply that I don't know how to work his big-ass spanking computer.
On the screen sharing possibilities, on that screen, you have that yellow border.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize the yellow border on the screen because I didn't even look at this shit.
Oh, right.
Which is a problem.
Which is funny.
So that's what was said as the screen share.
You know what's funny, though? This is the second, third, fourth, fifth time you fucked up the podcast tonight on the same podcast. Live, but pre-recorded. No, because there were several... Because you didn't just go boop, and then it was the right screen. It took you like 3-4 boops before it was the right screen. And then you revealed the tops. Only one that they could see. Now they know the tops, dude. They literally saw the tops, dude. There's no more secrecy to any of this.
You know, now we have to leave it in, though.
I know.
I could have just cut that part out, but now it's just too much time to cut out.
See, this is the tell-all. This is what you get, though. This is the real raw. Even when we try and edit shit, we can't. The truth comes out.
It's just
that's how honest we are.
Honest, you know, we can't. We got no other options.
Or humble.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially
super humble.
Very humble. This is the best podcast on the internet. I don't care what nobody says.
No, and that's just us being humble.
Yes,
you know, that's. Who's
and
Joe
not
Rogan?
Braggadocious.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't know. He's a Spotify shill, dude.
They still didn't.
YouTube should
I still don't really believe that
braggadocious
here,
we got
is a
the
real
contract,
word, but it is apparently.
It is, dude. XBL braggadocious, dude.
Sounds braggadocious, but I don't think I ever dropped a pass in a game. that's it's used in a sentence.
Yeah.
It's apparently a word.
Braggadocious. Yeah.
I'm still not going to add it to my vocabulary in any way, shape, or form.
Dude, he'll be saying braggadocio by next week.
Nevs, dude.
You might. No. You already said it several times tonight.
Tonight will be the only time you'll hear me.
We're gonna hold him to that, dude. I bet you next there's another one.
No, it's at tonight.
No, okay.
It'll be the only time.
Tomorrow, dude. I'm also counting texts.
Cool.
Braggadocious.
But you cannot increase your usage of the word braggadocious.
What do you mean, dude? I've been
to get me to respond.
I'm the one who brought it up. You didn't even know it was...
Me saying, stop saying braggadocious does not count, though.
It does count, dude.
That's...
Because what you swore was to never say it again.
So now you're just going to continue to use this word that is completely nonsensical.
You could say it tonight.
Seems like a waste of time.
What word are you talking about?
I'm cutting myself off now, but
you're not going to be able to. He's not going to make it the rest of this podcast without saying braggadocious. Try not to say it, dude. Try. Just try not to say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Put it up as a podcast top and then show him the rest of them while you're at it.
I should put it on there just to remind myself. Don't say braggadocious. Mother... Dude,
what did I tell you, dude? What did I tell you, dude? Talk about 4D chess, my dude. Come on. Can't beat me in my own game.
No, but I can still beat you at chess.
No, dude. We probably don't have the time tonight because of all your kerfluffles, dude.
We could do it. We could do it.
Dude, you don't want it and say it with your chest, dude.
You don't want it, dude. It has been shown.
I legitimately...
multiple previous games
of chess. Legitimately...
You're just holding back.
Holding back.
Yeah, you're sandbagging. That's all it is.
Which, I am, but if they want to see more of that, they're going to have to tune in to Say It With Your Chest. A small mini cast. It's basically a mini podcast where you don't have to look at our ugly faces.
Yeah, which is probably better for you guys.
But you do have to look at a chessboard.
Yes.
While I let Scales build his confidence in thinking that he can actually beat me in a game of chess. So I've let him win the first 3 times.
What about the 3 that were off camera?
No, so the first 3 times I let him win. Those are the only 3 times we ever played.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And so, but 3 strikes and you're out, dude. Right? Yeah. So this tonight, which you'll have to see on Friday. Okay, you'll see this on Wednesday. You're seeing this on Wednesday. Hopefully you're seeing this on Wednesday because you should be ringing the notification bell and liking and subscribing and commenting.
Most of them
won't
even see it.
But
most people that should be seeing
positive encouragement.
But you should see it on Wednesday, 4:30.
4:30 on Wednesday, our podcast, the best one on the internet.
Or is it 4? I forget.
4. It is 4.
4.
Or it's supposed to be 4.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock sharp. Say it with your chest. We've never established a time, I don't think.
No.
And you never posted it, and so I just posted. I was like, we got to post
it. Yeah. We do need to figure out what we're going to actually
do.
But otherwise,
I feel like Friday night, all the losers like us, dude, he's knocking on heaven's door because if he breaks the seal, dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna skin the smoke wagon, dude, and then I'm gonna skin the snake.
What do you use to skin the snake, dude?
Well, see, there seems to be quite a variety available.
There is,
and that's the thing. That's the great thing about having the tools that you may need with you
got options.
About you, maybe in a vehicle, definitely at your homestead, right?
Yeah.
But specifically, what's most important, I find personally, is the things that you have with you at all times.
Yeah.
Because when you have those things with you at all, it doesn't matter what you got at home or in the safe or in the truck if you're far enough away from the truck where it doesn't matter. It's what do you have with you.
Yep.
And you heard it here, folks. This is the actual
within arm's reach.
The true entire premise of this podcast. EDC, people.
Yes.
I have trouble spelling it sometimes, but EDC stands for Everyday Carry, not whatever
not
weird shit.
Carry, not Saturday Carry, not...
Yeah, but also not like a dance festival. What is it? Electric Daisy Carnival or whatever weird hippie shit they got going on. It's something like that because that's when you type in EDC, it comes with it's like concerts and shit,
EDM type shit. Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
But everyday carry.
They're trying to commandeer
our words, dude. We had it first. We did. EDC has been around way before EDC.
And guess what? All those motherfuckers out there, they still got an EDC.
They still have an EDC.
Everybody has an EDC.
Everybody.
Whether you think about it or not.
Everybody. And even carry it every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Consistency is key.
Just about everybody. Every day when they leave the house will have their keys, wallet, and phone. That's EDC. Yeah. Now you can add to that.
You
have other tools.
And should, mostly.
On your keys, in your wallet. And make that more beneficial, or even add to that further with separate items that can help you even further along the way.
Yes. What kind of items, per se?
It's multiple different items.
Multiple different items, and that's the thing, the EDC.
So many. It's whatever the hell you need.
Everybody
but
has.
The thing is everybody's EDC will be different, too. Everybody has different needs.
And unique.
Yeah.
And even 2 people can have the exact same EDC down to a T. And still be different because of customization, aftermarket support for products, different, and 2, depending on the type of product. Copper, brass will tarnish individually, uniquely from your own hands and sweat and touching it and using it. And everything's going to have different scratches on it from different uses and all that stuff.
Or even you get an anodization.
You can get an anodization.
A lot of them, you're not going to get two that are exactly the same.
Several different materials even. Yeah. You could do it on aluminum.
Yep. Different types of anodization.
Right. And I believe you could also anodize. Could you anodize cop? You could anodize cop, right?
We've done it.
Well, that's like, true.
Heat anodized
brass,
top, steel, brass. It all discolors with heat.
You know what's the coolest, though, when you anodize it? Titanium, dude. Oh, wow. Dude. You had one job.
I did. I fucked
one
it up.
job.
But they can't even see it now.
This is not a camera, dude.
I know. I'm teasing a little bit, though.
He's teasing, dude.
You can't just show it all off at once, right?
Nobody even knows what that is.
They don't. You got an idea now, maybe?
Dude.
Maybe. If we cover up my goddamn face.
You gotta get the folk, dude.
You can get that. What's that CR mean?
That's a fake.
It's fake, dude?
Alibaba called.
Fake.
Alibab's called.
Titanium frame lock.
Fake ass. Dude, that's
Chris
aluminum,
Reeve, Sebenza,
dude.
21, large.
Still got the hole in it. I didn't even know there was a 31, dude.
No, he didn't.
That's how out of the loop I am, dude.
He's talking about
I'm a little hard broke.
Yeah. He's going to be looking at the 31 unless he goes secondary market like I did. I did not buy this new. It's pretty much fucking new right now.
Yeah, dude. It's brand new. Literally has the box and everything. Super sick.
Yeah, the box and all. Just got it today.
When was the birthday?
November 7th of 2018.
I love how you just got it today. He's already got it memorized.
Yes.
So explain to the people what the Chris Reeve Sebenza is.
It's a knife.
Right.
But it's
will
really
it cut?
It will. It will indeed. I haven't cut anything with it yet, but
right.
I'm
safe
confident.
clean. Sometimes you got to safe clean when you just cop one. You got to
that's
safe
the thing. You know, we were talking about earlier. Like, has it even been in my pocket yet? No, it has not. Because I've yet to decide.
And that in
whether
and of
this
itself
actually will be EDC.
And exactly. So that in and of itself, the idea that this is a knife, right? This is a pocket knife, a folding knife with a clip on it that you would clip to your pocket. Every man and or some women have a freaking, keep this blurry. You don't even want to see this. This is, but compared to that, it's a solid knife. But that is an amazing knife. I mean, that is right. So, and this isn't, this is only
PM2.
This is just a little folding knife that I cut boxes with at work. But it's a good sized knife. It's a sturdy enough knife that I could defend myself with it. Also, this knife specifically, while decently made, is made in China and is cheap or inexpensive. Excuse me. Had a hiccup and a burp at the same time. Impressive. But $50. So that it ain't nothing. Maybe it is to some people, and like we always have to consider, we $20 is a lot to spend on a knife. And there is
people don't even have those Walmart Kershaws.
Right. And there's a market for everybody, and there's something that while it might not be the best, you can use it and use it to great effect. Again, it always comes down to India, not the arrow.
Yeah.
But to some people, $50 or whatever is nothing, to beat on and then if it breaks or it rusts or it's whatever, okay, get rid of it, get a new one or whatever.
Yep.
But there's some people that will take a knife of this value, which is on the low end, like high 3s, low 4s, but could probably be sold for like, what would you say, $500 at least?
Yeah, at least.
Somebody would pay $500.
Idaho made.
He's the hoe.
Yeah. Idaho, I made it. No.
Yeah. You're going to redeem, off-camera redeemed the flick, though. Now it doesn't even count.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to fuck it up.
Yeah, you are.
I'm getting nervous.
Too much. You might drop it, dude. Ooh, there we go.
I got it.
Here, let me show him the sound. So the other thing about Chris Reeve knives.
Something that you seem to be a little bit of a fan of.
Yeah, so it's Chris Reeve knives, dude. These are, and no affiliation. Wish. Feel free to sponsor the podcast.
Yeah. I'd love some more.
But full titanium slabs, the whole knife, the frame, the receiver, of it is all titanium. Titanium pocket clip, of course. And then you have an S.T.P.P VN blade, which is an amazing blade steel. Retains an edge for a very, very long time. That being said, it is harder to sharpen.
Yeah.
But you will be sharpening it less because it holds the edge longer. So everything's a trade-off. That being said, the machining, the tolerancing on these knives is so perfect that, again, just like I said in the Emerson video over on the Terribly Tactical channel, shameless self-promotion, that, you're encouraged to take it apart.
It does come with a bottle of lube and an Allen wrench.
Yeah. Take it apart, service it, clean it. Some custom knife manufacturers tell you, don't touch my knife, send it in. Right. Well, a lot of people, Microtech, a lot of people. But you are encouraged to do so. But the tolerances and the machining and the build quality and the materials and everything is so perfect and precise that even a monkey could literally reassemble it, and it would go back to having the same perfect tolerances, to where the centering, a lot of people don't even know what that is. It happened, but I got to show them specifically on some ASMR type. But the centering, where the blade lines up inside of the scales, it's perfectly centered in between. There's no friction, the detent, everything, the lockup, to where there's no side to side, there's no up and down. Because on a folder, obviously, if this thing fails, that's all of your fingers. Yeah. See you later. Yeah. But this being a titanium, a titanium frame lock, and being properly built, like this, you could lift a manhole cover with if you wanted. Like, you're gonna damage the knife, but you'll be able to do serious shit.
Screw that edge up pretty bad.
Yeah. But just very these are,
and
it's
with
the
it being
epitome.
A frame lock, you even have the added security of when it is in your hands.
Right.
You are holding it.
Right.
You have pressure against that lock.
Yeah.
You're pushing in on that lock. The ability of it to fail at that point is even lessened.
Right.
But
of course,
you wanted to show them the ASMR.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, but then even still, too, it's like little things that you can't really capture. You have to do an up close review or something, because they radius the spine on the little touches. Attention to detail. But again, $500, $50.
Yeah.
Essentially, the same thing. Practically speaking. Now, obviously, this is better materials, better construction. It's going to hold up better over time. It's going to retain an edge better, yada, yada, yada. But in the grand scheme of things, if you can sharpen a knife or you have a way to get your knife sharpened, it doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
So, $50, $500. For most people, even this is too much money than they're willing to spend on a pocket knife, because they really don't need anything. They're just cutting boxes at Walmart or wherever the hell, whatever they're doing. Yep. But there is an elegance. There is a need for... The knife is the oldest tool.
You just entered a higher class of people when you buy one of these,
It's functional art.
Now I'm better than you.
Yeah, basically. But this is...
a little bit of the word I'm not supposed to be saying.
It's functional art, though. And highly functional art, dude. You have some highly functional artism right now.
Yeah.
Now going on with this. The lanyard with the bead.
It's better than the artism of last week.
Yeah. Just everything about these knives are literally perfect. And they're beautiful and elegant in their simple design, but then there's clearly a huge aftermarket and custom. Do you know the guy's name?
I do not know who did that anodization. I actually asked the guy that I picked that up from if he knew, but he forgot and couldn't find where he had it done.
Yeah.
So, but he was saying there's only like 3 or 4 guys out there that do it, and all of which are smaller names, because aftermarket changes and stuff like that are especially anodization. Not as many people are doing aftermarket, right? Especially with the Sebenza, where you can get a lot of times them anodized, you buy them anodized, But that is sick. Yeah. He said it was called an Entropic Anodizing.
Okay.
Which I don't know what that means.
It's electric,
some sort of electronic type of anodization. It's not heat anode.
And you said there's like little pulse things that they set up.
Yeah.
So it goes into water or some kind of solution, and then they set up little droid orb things that.
Yeah, something like that.
I've seen it done.
Yeah.
But I think even of that, there's different forms of doing even that.
Exactly.
But
there's ways that you can get a whole sheet of titanium to be the same color in anodization, with that, but.
And that's just some crazy scientific shit. But that's how crazy it goes. Most people, what I was getting at, and obviously I have a tendency to digress, but most people, again, are fine with this or even something lesser than this. And while this is a great knife for $50, in my opinion, and it will probably serve most people well, and it's fun to play with and well made and sturdy enough, and it's actually got pretty solid tolerances for a $50 knife. If you're looking at stuff like this, or even to some $100, $200, $300, if this is a whole nother ball game, but you could not appreciate this unless you actually knew what went into it and why. Because these, again, the knife being the oldest tool in the book, aside from a hammer basically smashing a rock, which is how you got the knife, this is the most useful tool. we carry knives every day. We use them every day.
We carry multiple knives every day.
Well, right. But this is the epitome. This is like buying Snap-on, but even better, right?
Yes,
but
more so.
And shit like that, or buying Red Wing boots or whatever it is, buying Patagonia. Like it's, if you're really using it, if you're really doing this stuff, if you're really
this is the Wilson Combat of knives,
right? And they even had the Wilson Combat.
Exactly,
they did. Which is
Wilson
a shame
Combat
because it's
had
no
their own-
longer available.
Yeah.
Apparently a limited run to some extent. And I'm sure I could find one on the aftermarket and pay a premium most likely, especially if it was new in box, which is the only way I would want it. Because if it's going to get scratched, I want to scratch it. Because that's the thing. What I was getting at, too, is there are a lot of people. There's a whole cult of people. He's trying to get out again.
Yeah.
That carry knives like this every single day, beat on them, abuse them, and like this is their bare minimum of carry.
Yep.
Is a $500 knife.
Then they have a $5,000 knife at home sitting in their safe.
Right. And like on special occasions, they'll carry a $2,000 knife, and whatever happens and needs getting done, they'll still do it. Yeah. So, and I've been there, dude. Yep. I've had Striders, I've had Hinderers, I've had a Chris Reeve Sebenza, not nearly as nice as this, and this is technically a one-of-one custom.
Yeah.
Which any anodization is. To an extent,
any heat or electronic anodization such as that being a random pattern anodization.
Right. That's it's like a color case hardening.
Yeah.
But not done with fire and bone.
Yeah.
Bone and charcoal.
Well, you can also do that with titanium too.
Yeah.
Just
fire you can do that with steel.
Yeah.
Which the colors you can get out of steel are almost the same you can get out of titanium. The blues, the golds, the purples, sometimes a little bit of green.
With titanium. So you don't need to do the bone and charcoal and stuff like that. You just need heat.
Yeah.
And I think still titanium tends to be a little bit brighter coloration regardless.
Depending.
Yeah. But yeah, it is a sick blade.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
I just don't know if I'm going to be the one to carry this and use it on a daily basis.
Right. So explain that demographic to, because that's what I was getting at too. I know I kept going on tangents, but like, so there's the regular people that whatever, a knife is a knife. Then there's other people that are into it, we're gear junkies, nerds about gear, because we use it and we appreciate it, and we appreciate it being well built and properly machined and whatever, because that's what we need, because we're using it all the time. We can't use junk. Like, it's got to be up to the standards and even above that, because we are preparedness minded and can potentially see the possibility of us being in a situation where this is all we got. It's got to work no matter what we're doing. And sometimes you end up using your knife for things that you shouldn't be using a knife for. So, it's shit like that. So explain to the people the idea of having a knife like that, purchasing a knife like that, owning a knife like that, and then either safe queening it, carrying it. When is it? Is it like when you get the first dent in the car and then you're like, fuck it? Or is it still, it's not that bad, I'm going to still tuck it away? Explain to the people where you come from on it. Because you use your shit, and so do I.
Generally I do. And even the biggest thing, well, like with any hobby, right? A lot of times you're going to have, when you get to the higher end stuff, you're, like, say you're into cars, right? Yeah. You got your daily, then you have your fucking show car. You got your Sunday car. You got your whatever, Right. You're not...
Sometimes you've got a Monte Carlo that just sits in the garage.
Yeah, exactly. That has 7,000 miles on it from 84. But, that bastard. But...
Yeah. I second that.
Yeah. But, for me, generally, I'm not one to usually go about that. And the only reason...
About safe queening?
Is, safe queening, right? I don't usually safe queen anything that I have. I want to use it. I want to carry it. Generally not.
Not even if it's like a historical or like collectible.
That's a different story. If it's like
whatever,
old
sentimental.
Stuff, like even sentimental stuff.
There's a lot. Well, right. Depending.
At that point,
because maybe it's too old to be used or something.
That's a different story. But as far as like this is a fairly new production, right? Made in 2018. They're still making them.
November 7th.
November
2018.
7th, 2018.
Right.
Now, you have it memorized now. We both know my knife's birthday.
Right.
Okay? But
happy birthday.
we're going to celebrate.
He pops out of a cake and shit. Marilyn Monroe, more like Marilyn Manson.
The thing is, the only reason that for me, I almost wouldn't want to use this knife is because it's gorgeous.
It's worth money.
It's worth money. But even more so, it's a 21.
Yeah.
That is in such good shape.
And they got
that
31s
they're no
now.
longer
I didn't
making.
even know.
And so they haven't been making since 2018 I think was the last time they made them. Was when they came out the 31. So this is like late end production on these guys.
Right.
They haven't been made for 4 years. I've seen some people even bump up the prices on the 21s already a little bit over what the 31s are now for a new one. Which some people complain about, but people still end up buying them anyways at that higher price because different people see different values in it, right? What is this knife in this condition going to be worth in 20 years?
See, that's the other thing too, is when it comes to knives, when it comes to whatever, even flashlights, guns, even pieces of kit like nylon gear, a backpack, a chest rig, whatever, surplus stuff, new production stuff, limited run stuff, colorways, configurations, whatever it may be. Like, to a lot of you out there, it might seem frivolous and stupid and function over form and 100% all day, every day, no matter what.
I carry PM2 as my daily right now.
Right.
It's ugly as fuck.
No, I wouldn't say so. I think it's sick. It's a sprint run.
It's a sprint run.
What's
it's
the
cool
Steed?
for a PM2. It's an M390.
M390 Steed, dude.
I got the 3D printed backspacer on
3D printed backs in the Tox, dude. That looks like a Water Malone, dude. But inside out.
Still, that's a pretty ugly knife.
I like the Spydercos, dude.
I love the Spydercos for functionality purpose, right? They're great. I've carried a PM2 for the last 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
Damn near. And so, obviously I enjoy them. Obviously I like them.
Which this is a gold standard of an EDC knife.
That is the EDC knife.
This is the one to have because it's big enough to do big knife stuff with to an extent. Yep. Although I do worry about this because this is merely a backwards liner lock.
Yes.
So, it's not the strongest thing. The jimping's good enough, and you got a little bit of a guard if you're low on the blade, that if it did fail, you'd get mostly guard.
Yep.
You know,
hopefully. If you're choked up in the top finger choil, that ain't moving at all. Anyways, right. You know.
But they're always pretty solid ergonomically speaking, or as Saul Glassman of Spyderco, ergonomics, he calls it on all the. It's the ergonomics. Yeah. But they're classic. This one is made in Golden, Colorado, USA Earth, which a lot of people enjoy, but there's no other place it could possibly be made, so, you know, a little redundant, I'd argue.
Dude. They won't show you what's really there. If it does exist, they ain't showing you
That's
what's
where
there.
Spyderco goes. The whole time, Spyderco
really
is making them on the moon,
exactly.
and they're saying it Earth so we don't ask any questions.
They also...
This also has
the Golden
perfect
Colorado is true, though. They just have a secondary Golden Colorado on the moon.
Right.
Yeah.
This has actually got pretty good centering, too. And the 3D printed backspacer is sick, dude.
Which is one of those things where with
Go buy a 3D printer.
You don't always get perfect centering out the box.
No.
It just doesn't. Especially
most of the time,
at least on the PM2s, right? They're a sub $200
any of their knives, dude. Although, honestly, the Delicas and the Enduras are pretty good for that, but they don't hold. It'll come pretty centered, but like just the design of the knife.
I'm talking like their higher end knives, like their $400 knives and
like
shit.
Like that one you broke the tip off that one time?
Oh.
What? You did?
Fucking motherfucker.
You made me do that.
Yo, Jimbo.
Trying to save me.
M4, Jade, G10.
No big deal. You got Chris Reeve Sebenza.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Spyderco. We were talking about earlier, dude. The Spyderco is the new Kershaw from Walmart, dude. When you got a Chris Reeve Sebenza, he's bad and bougie now. All of a sudden,
yeah, exactly.
He just all of a sudden he didn't want to text me back earlier. Dude.
Yeah,
he's like, "What do you got in your pocket, dude?"
Yeah,
like that's what he said.
Carrying a
and I had left,
dude.
I'm not
doing in my
shout
house
out
right now.
Shout out to Reeve, okay?
It's China
for sending out
Chinese bullshit.
No, I will pick up everything in this room,
shit, bro.
I will pick up everything in this room. You.
Who carries Chinese shit, bro?
You, dude.
Nobody carries Chinese shit around here.
You, dude.
No, dude.
The most of it.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Listen.
What are you talking about?
Don't go getting any bright ideas about how to introduce podcast tops like you're sly, dude. What do you mean? What are you...
You're carrying some Chinese shit, bro.
You are carrying the most Chinese shit out of the either of us, dude. Are we pocket dumping?
Are we pocket
Are we
dumping?
pocket dumping Chinese shit? Are we including EDC bags?
No.
Okay.
Just what's in our pockets, or was in our pockets at least today, because I've taken a few things out.
Oh, I would say that too if I was sitting around the podcast.
I'm including my shit
gear.
that is on the table already.
You did not carry that yet.
I did.
Lying.
I did. I pulled it out of my pocket today.
You pulled it off the desk.
No,
Everybody saw you, dude.
This one was on the desk.
Everybody saw
that
you.
was in my pocket.
Okay.
Are we doing this?
So.
Do you want to go first, bro?
Dude.
Or do you want me to go first?
Hold on.
All right, let's start just China shit, dude.
Just.
What China shit you got on you?
The Reeve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a through night.
Show the peeps.
The through night TT10.
Okay. I have this vape. This is definitely made in China.
Yeah, definitely. Same. Got me there.
I also have a through night. This is the T2.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome light. This is the one that I froze
Yes.
in a bowl in solid ice for over a month and left it on moonlight because it said it would last. It's like several hundred days, I believe, on the 5 lumen moonlight.
Yeah.
And it was still on. Then I smashed it against bricks for a little bit, and it has some dings and some scuffs from that. But this works perfectly. And do you know it's one of the bigger? It's bigger than an 8.
31700.
Yeah, which is crazy.
21700.
Which is crazy, but
this motherfucker.
Through Night, it's a big chode.
Like,
but Through Night has been around forever, and I trust them more than Olight, even though realistically, I mean, the lights look very identical and have similar features. But that's everything in China, right?
Yeah.
So, but I've never had a problem with Through Night. You can ask frickin' Prepared Mind 101 about some Through Night, dude, and he will tell your ass. He always looks cold, dude. He always looks cold. But like, you know who I'm talking about? No. You've never seen a Prepared Mind 101. Shout out to Prepared Mind 101.
I'm not sure if I have.
Dude, the dude, he's always he's got the hair with and then in the front he's always doing flashlight reviews and like EDC stuff. He's got like rosy cheeks and he always looks like he's cold.
Like you?
I don't have rosy cheeks.
Lying ass.
I don't, dude.
Bullshit.
Look, dude.
Looking pink as fuck right now.
Pink, bro. It's because of the lighting, dude. In your pink ass painted room, dude. Got the studio painted pink, dude.
Pretty sure Bics are made in China.
Bics are definitely made in China.
Bics are definitely made in China. I know you got one too.
I have a Bic.
I don't have any Chinese made knives.
Yeah, you do.
Actually, no, I do. I do on the keys.
Yeah, you do, dude.
I don't know if it's China, but
this one's gonna have to get swapped out a little bit. This has like a quarter of the flue left.
I got the Kirsch.
That's 100%.
It's made in China.
Yeah.
Kershaw Cinder.
100%.
And another Olight. And Olight. And Olight.
But a very nice key bar. Shout out to Key Bar.
Yes, I do have the very nice American-made key bar. That Glock keychain is probably made in China.
100%. Show him the key.
The key.
Show him the key real quick.
The key bar right there.
Is that Thai? What is it?
It is Thai. Which I still want to flame ano it.
Yeah.
But
you definitely should,
I have
dude.
not yet.
You definitely should. So I also have the key bar. Shout out to Key Bar. Awesome, awesome product. I honestly, for the longest time, I have one. I have a mint in the box copper one
I still think you
that
should
I've never touched because it's like mint pristine, freshly minted. No. If anything, I'd give it to you like when you graduate or whatever. But because he's my son. But the key bar, dude, I'm not supposed to show the keys because they're gonna they're gonna steal all my key prints, dude. I'm gonna have to ask Dale about that. We're gonna have to talk about that on the next live chat about if that's possible. Which again, I'm sure it's possible. But anyway, the key bar. This is the G10 one, but titanium hardware from what I understand, or at least the pocket clip is titanium. The magnet, and then China Olight, but this is a limited edition copper one. Show that off to the people there for me.
Show that off.
Show it off, dude. Show the peeps, dude. Show them
key bar.
The bronze. That's the G10.
Look at that tox though.
Yeah, with the tox, you gotta have a little tox accent. And this is the thing, customizing your EDC. If you're into EDC that much or any at all, show them the magnet how it disconnects, and then reconnect. It's actually a pretty solid freaking. Like, it's a strong magnet. Like, it's not... That light has not come off, dude.
No. And it probably won't.
No.
But... That sick ass cap with the patine.
Yeah. Which goes good with the bronze.
Yeah.
The titanium flame anode bronze. And I don't know if these are titanium or what, but they are matching. Yeah. And it looks like they're flame anode or anode in some way.
Yeah.
Which, again, you could do to steel.
Yeah.
But this is definitely titanium. And then they also, in my special operations equipment wallet, okay, with the Boba Fett patch, which says, "Stop whining before you really get me irritated," I have some money for once. But a titanium whatchamacallit, I believe. Show the people that. Key bar and whatchamacallit, and magnet provided by Key Bar for me. But I have bought one in the past. I love it. The dude is awesome.
Couple little thighs. All
American, dude. All American company. All types of, you can have it done pretty much any way you want. And this is cool, dude, because this can go right on the key bar. Yeah. I chose to keep it separately just because I feel like if I were using the tools on it, it would be a little easier to use. Mm-hmm. And I'm probably going to actually end up putting a lanyard on this and having it like in the coin pocket or whatever. I got some guitar picks in here because you never know when you might need to bust out on a geet, dude. Yeah. And yeah, so the EDC stuff, dude. What else you got that's China? I got the Streamlight Micro Stream, USB rechargeable, awesome light. Awesome light, but this is kind of like a 50-50 Streamlight, but it's still like their parts are from China. Some of their parts are made, not even all of them. Yeah. And they do, like, I believe in the Stinger variant, or that line of lights, those are like as much made in America as a Surefire is. So, dude, I have one of those. Dude. I have one of those, and those are sick. Made in China.
Definitely made in China.
But yeah, so there's that.
And then I'm also pretty sure my beard comb is also made in China.
Chinese beard comb, dude.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Props.
It says it's handmade.
In China.
Probably in China, though.
I got the Bastinelli Picore, but that's not made in China.
No.
I have this zebra pen.
Yeah.
That's made in China.
Def China.
But it writes really nice, and I like the clicky shit.
Not made in China.
No,
made in Taiwan.
Taiwan. Close enough.
But Cold Steel Voyager XL Tanto Serrate.
Pretty sick. That is a pocket sword, as they say. That's the defensive fighting folder.
Yep.
And or chopping down trees.
And I got a Sharpie.
And I got a Sharpie so he could write T on somebody's forehead when he applies a tourniquet and the time that it was applied. Little mid-vid tack tips. So I've got...
Or draw a dick on your buddy's face and pass out drunk.
So I've got not China. Hopefully. Not supposed to be.
I don't know.
I'm still pretty sure they're still made in Switzerland or wherever the fuck Swiss Army knives come from.
We have to look into that later.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then I do have micro USB rechargeable OLED Chinese bullshit on there. But the key, this is the two separate, so this is keys to the shop, to the house, to the whatever. And then I still even have a screwdriver. Shout out Dale Hayes. I have a screwdriver built in. So the key bar in and of itself is a multi-tool. Yeah. And I've got the light attached to it, and I could add the doohickey or the whatchamacallit. I could add whatever I need to this. They got blades, which obviously you wouldn't want to run in conjunction. That would be like a standalone kind of thing, but still super sick. Little screwdriver heads and different. The list is endless. You can
literally
customize.
Set it up as your own Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
With the shit that they
Which
got.
is sick.
There's even a lot of people that make custom blades for that shit. Like you get Damascus blades.
Key Bar is where it's at. And they've actually even been copied by several other people. Key Smart is probably the next in line. Yeah. Totally ripped them off, which is bullshit.
It is a lot cheaper of a product.
Yeah.
For a reason. It's nowhere near. I did have a Key Smart before I had the Key Bar.
Dude.
I did.
You would.
Because they had them on clearance at Ace for like $7.
Still, dude.
The aluminum one, right? But that's what brought me to buy a Key Bar, right?
And I feel you.
I tried that out. I had it. I tried it. Because I tried a bunch of stuff, man. Like, you can see I had the fucking little S-beaners and shit and the little fucking thing that organizes those. I tried that out. I was trying to figure out what to do with my keys. For a while.
And this is your EDC. And keys. Everybody has keys as their EDC, and we all have to manage them.
Yep. But, and the Key Smart, I had it. It was decent.
Yeah.
I felt like it's longer for no reason.
Skinnier, right?
And it's long and skinny.
Yeah.
Right? So it's still, my keys wouldn't necessarily fit in it like they do with this, right? They'd still be sticking out the sides. It didn't look as clean, as nice. But also, it was just longer for no reason. So I felt it more in my pocket. Even though this is thicker, it's wider, I still felt the Key Smart more in my pocket when I go to sit down or something. It's bending weird and shit. It just wasn't enjoyable, which brought me to buy the Key Bar in the first place.
Right.
Which is a far superior product.
Far superior.
Plus, the Key Smart doesn't have a pocket clip.
Right. Which is stupid. Because
absolutely.
Honestly, this suspends in my pocket. The light dangles or curls up or whatever, but it stays out of the way. I carry it in my back pocket, and I can sit down. I have no problems with it whatsoever. And this is the thing. This is even better than having it just in the pocket, at the bottom of the pocket, because you might end up in a situation where it could fall out. You might be inverted in some way, shape, or form. And it's a good pocket clip, too. It's got great tension.
Fucking solid.
Excellent tension, dude.
We both go to clip.
Yeah.
But you got the deep carry clip.
Yeah, dude.
I don't have the deep carry clip.
Yeah, dude.
But I almost feel like this might be more beneficial.
I
just
don't
have
know.
a little bit sticking out the top to grab onto.
I don't know, dude. Either way,
I don't know.
It's still, and then it's got weight too, so it's helping. So, I mean, this is ingenious, dude.
Yes.
Isn't the guy's name Mike? The owner of the company.
I'm not sure.
I think it's Mike. I want to say, but I could be wrong. But shout out to Key Bar again for hooking me up. This is awesome. There will be plenty of videos on all this and EDC updates and all that stuff on the Terribly Tactical channel. But I really did. Like I said, I've had one for years. Literally mint in the box because I don't want to touch it because copper will tarnish. Now, it looks cool when it does. But, and that's why I like the copper, the tarnished copper.
No, dude.
No,
Key
dude.
Bar.
No.
But now that we've talked about
it's
all
an
that China
investment,
bullshit, right?
like we were talking about investments. Yeah, you got to see,
We saw the China bullshit. Then we started to talk about some American-made shit with the key bars, right?
Yeah.
What else you got, though? Because, I got the tactile turn, bolt-action pen, full tie, titanium Damascus bolt. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, it is. But this is the pen that I had in my pocket today.
None
of the shout out Lascaro's Workbench because he makes custom pens which are nice, and shout out Bastion. But that I'm pretty sure is made in China or somewhere.
Yeah,
it's not. I don't think it's made in U.S. But I'm wearing jeans. Bear in mind and he's got tack pants on.
This is what I carry in jeans too.
I know, but you also utilize pouches off the belt, which I can't do.
This Leatherman is held in a belt pouch.
Yes. Like, I could stuff a squirt or a dime in the pock, but,
But you got the Leatherman rebar. Cheaper Leatherman. What are they, $30-$40, something like that? But decent tools, locking blades at least.
And American made.
Which is awesome.
I can't even
You already saw the American made Spyderco. That was awesome.
I can't even get the sheath off. But the Bastinelli Picor. This is one of the fighting blades. Okay, this is made in Italy by Fox Knives, I'm pretty sure. But it's N690. Yeah, N690. Nice.
SW wallet.
Nice.
Leather wallet. Handmade by John Willis. Custom. One of one.
Literally custom.
Leather wallet. Multicam black interior. Nylon. Velcro on the one side. Which is also multicam black Velcro. With multicam black toxic cap.
Which, if you know anything, if you're that deep into the game, to know that multicam black Velcro is hard to obtain.
Yes.
Licensed multicam black.
Multicam black Velcro.
John Willis, apparently.
I haven't seen it used anywhere else.
Officially licensed, really, because it costs too much.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Velc.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to, didn't even realize till just now looking at the screen, Special Operations Equipment, dude. SOE Tactical
or
Gear.
even half the patches on that wall back there, or the Don't Get It Twisted CAC.
You're gonna have to post this in the back page, dude. And then maybe they'll finally let me in.
Maybe.
John Willis, please let me into the back page.
Just like you did last time, make a video declining his request.
It was a misunderstanding, dude.
You thought you were going to be lazy, bro.
No, I didn't. And I didn't know that fucking John was the one who went through the fucking things. Cutting corners, dude. I couldn't find the order number, dude.
You found it.
I had to do some dig deep in, dude. And then I reapplied and then didn't get shit, dude. I'm just trying to get back in the back page, dude. Yep. It's terribly tactical, dude.
I also got an S.W. belt.
You do?
I do. That I'm rocking right now. I'm not going to show the people.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see
that. I could lie and say that I also, because he's the only reason, I'm the only reason he wears SOE, owns SOE, whatever. But
that's honest. It's true.
Core sent me out there some belts, and I have been wearing them because it is more convenient. This is why you got
declined from the back page.
No, dude, it's probably going to be why now. But it is more convenient, and I know I'm a lazy piece of shit because of that. But, I've wore them to test them, and then I kind of I'm just a creature of habit. Like, it was just on my pants, and that was the belt I was wearing. And so I've been wearing it, and honestly, they're not bad. They're not bad. But my heart will forever lie with the Special Operations Equipment EDC belt or EDC low profile with the G-hook.
Then I got the SOE bottle opener.
Yeah, it's a bottle opener. You could pop a top with that.
You got the twist off in the middle.
You could bust somebody's cap.
That's for a twist off. You know.
Yeah, not for grip.
No, nothing like that.
Well, it is for grip while you're.
Yeah, it's for gripping.
Popping a top.
Bottle. Yeah,
when you pop a top with that.
Exactly. And conveniently carried.
Right.
You know.
That's for retentions because
exactly.
They assume you're drinking.
When you really got to lock on.
They assume
those bottles. You know, that's what. You know,
right, they assume you're drinking, and so they don't want you. You probably don't have the dexterity.
Exactly. So you don't want to slip up and break a bottle. Now you cut yourself and shit.
Right,
you know?
or lose that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're drinking. It's boat, probably dark most of the time. It's okay, and you might lose it or something on the ground.
I'm day drinking.
Whatever, dude. You live your life like a rock star, dude. I can't.
Most times when I'm drinking, it's light out still.
Yeah. He's 49% of a podcast lives like a rock star. Yeah. Dude. It's not even a successful podcast.
No. But you gotta fake it till you make it, bro.
We gotta get John Willis on this podcast, dude. We got a perfect third chair. That would be a great, dude. I want to hear all. Imagine? I want to hear about all the untold truths, dude. Yes. I want to hear about the bodies in the desert, John. All those ex-girlfriends you buried in the desert. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, dude, you don't even,
no,
dude.
Don't.
This is what bothers me so much, that you're in the back page and I'm not. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
I have a fucking hood pass from, that probably, who knows what that means.
Yeah, at this point.
But when I had I was the first one. I wonder if that video's still up. I was the first one. He was talking about it live. I was the first one and only one at the time to order a day pack when they first came out in Multicam Black and Toxic Threat. Yeah. And it was the first and only one, and he actually shut it down. Yeah, he said he was actually shutting it down, like that. I was the only one, because then people saw it.
Yep.
The one I ordered, he showed on live, and like everyone's like, "Oh, that's sick! I want one." And he's like, "All you motherfuckers had plenty of chance to order it. This is the only dude that ordered it, and nobody else is getting it." And that was for the longest time. It was like that until this motherfucker was like, "Yo, dude, check this out." And now it's no longer 101, but
which means you can now carry it and use it.
Yeah, but I'm safe queening it, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's set up though. There's a loadout, dude. Yeah. There's actually a loadout for it with the USP, and the motherfucking MP5 fits in that bitch too. But
so I use my day pack on the daily.
Yeah. But it doesn't have Toxic Thread though.
No, it doesn't. I specifically didn't order a Toxic
out of respect.
Yeah, just for you.
I appreciate that.
I wanted to try to keep it because I know I could have just.
He does it on everything else.
Just like with the Hank that I requested from Amanda herself for the Multicam Black and Toxic. Right. They were doing the Royal and the Red thread. Right. They weren't doing any Toxic.
No.
But I asked
for
the Toxic,
you, dude.
And she did it with the Day of the Dead print on the back.
That's a great pair of Mexican Day of the Dead boobs.
But that's.
I'd like to specially operate on those boobs.
I got the mini day pack in Multicam Black and Toxic.
He
right back there.
It's hanging.
I got the Versace, the black and Toxic.
Versace. He does have a Versace jean jacket. Also
in the background.
Black and Toxic.
Not showing the Tox too well
right
now, but is what it is.
This is the content of the internet. This is the importance of having an EDC, dude. This is the importance of having an EDC, dude. And the
Multicam Black Tox
mini day pack, dude. In case you're just having a short one.
And something I haven't even shown you yet, dude.
What?
Braun back there.
What, dude? Is that the one you
chowing
did,
down, dude?
On what?
On a fucking peacock bass, bro.
Dude,
Is
that the one you salted, bro?
It is, dude. Chowing down on a baby peacock bass now.
That's pretty sick, dude.
It is.
What the fuck is a baby peacock bass?
Well, do you know what a peacock bass is? It's a South American fish. They get fucking massive. They call them a peacock bass, even though they're actually a cichlid species. But they have a mouth very similarly shaped, and they're an awesome sport fish to fish for in South America, in the Amazon and everything like that. They're really colorful.
Which is where Chris Reeve is from, I believe. Yeah. Right?
I don't know.
Or no, South Africa. You said South America, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But we had some babies at the shop that unfortunately came in really skinny, weren't doing well, and a bunch of them ended up passing. That was one that I had kept, and another employee also kept one, and he put them in bags of salt and dried them out to preserve them. And I finally decided to take them out after like a year.
Which we took hella pics
of
it looking like cocaine.
It
looks like cocaine.
So if you see any
actually,
there's
a pic of that bag, which was merely salt, salting the fish so he could do that.
Yes.
It looked like cocaine.
Yes,
it looked like a bag of cocaine
in
a S.O.E.
bag.
clothes bag, multicam black with the blue thread because Toxic wasn't available, and the bag was full of nothing but P80s. And that's on Instagram to this day. Fuck them. But yeah, like
literally just a bag of salt with a dead fish in it.
And it's just hilarious, dude.
It was great. Just the looks of it,
right?
You know?
It was the ambiance of the situation.
Should I even have the black and toxic fucking
which, bear in mind, again, just like the S.O.E., just like the S.O.E. thing that he's got going on.
I had that long before, bro.
No.
Long before.
No, you're lying to the people, and potentially John Willis, even when you post this in the back page.
Facts,
which, if you ain't got a hair on your ass.
Getting kicked out. I'm not getting kicked out the back page.
How would this get you kicked out? Be like, yo, dude.
Ads, dude. They don't have self-advertisement on there.
It's not. You're have Cheyenne share it.
But no. No, I have the fucking black.
I'm gonna send this to John Willis on Instagram.
Do it.
I will.
He'll never watch it.
I know, which sucks. Shout out to John Willis, Special Operations Equipment, which they make stuff just like the belts and other products as well for your EDC, such as backpacks, and that's a whole other thing.
I got
we talk
a fucking
about
S.O.E. diaper bag, bro.
Yes, dude. Well, you got a baby. Says she got one on the way. My confessions.
Any day now.
That's your ass, dude. Ushering in a babes, dude.
But it's all EDC, bro.
It's all EDC.
And a baby, bro.
That's the thing, dude. Yeah, you are, dude. What about fucking size and weight constraints, dude? That's you know what I'm saying? Like what? That's not high speed or low drag.
No.
That's very high drag and low speed, dude. Like literally not even a crawl yet.
No.
You know, just kind of
yeah.
Although similar.
Doing that
I've seen you in the same position. Oh. Puking into a canoe in his backyard.
Once.
That's all. I've never puked in a canoe once.
On the underside of a kayak.
Whatever.
No, but
there
also
was a canoe
mention
next to it.
That was after you called me a pussy.
You were acting like a puss, dude.
So I said, "Fuck you," then.
Out of spite.
Out of spite.
Which is why he won't admit.
Worst decisions are.
But this is exactly why you won't admit that the only reason that you rock multicam black and Tox is because of me, just like the S.O.E. Because you didn't even know.
No.
You didn't even know about Tox until
Black and Tox
I showed you S.O.E.
You.
No.
Multicam black, I did not have until you. Black and Toxic was way back. I will give you the multicam black.
Okay.
And that is a good decision. Because it's amazing.
Best.
It's great.
It's the only decision.
It's the best one out there, right? Multicam black, 100%. That was because of you. The black and Tox, though, that was not.
Yeah, but that's just because you were drinking too many monsters as a child.
Definitely, yes. 100%, that is why.
I know.
But I was definitely with the black and Tox way before that.
But as was everyone, per that argument, though.
So? But I also had numerous articles of clothing that were black and toxic.
Yeah, monster
that
apparel.
were not monster. That weren't monster, no.
Regardless.
Like,
nonetheless, and I digress, hamstever. EDC, though.
Yes. Hey, clothing's EDC.
This is the thing, dude.
But
when
the problem
you really
is
break
where
it down,
we get to the point to where
the minutia
big thing,
of it all.
The smallest little things of the color of what we do for EDC.
Yeah, which some could consider homosexual.
A little bit.
That we're color coordinating our man jewelry, if you will, because that's what some could consider stuff like this.
This is almost 100. At this point, this is man jewelry.
I like to think of it more as functional art, but yeah. It's the same thing as wearing a nice watch.
At the point of having the anodizing,
I'll have a tuxedo on, still rocking a G-Shock. I don't care. I used to have nice watches. Now, if we were to go and get... But they get
like you were saying earlier, how you will have to go and buy one.
Yeah.
If you were to get a plain Jane Sebenza, right?
I'm carrying it.
That's function.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, so is this. This has the same exact function.
But at the point that you go through and do this, though, it becomes... This whole point is for man jewelry.
Right.
Right? That is a functional blade. It still looks gorgeous.
But again, though, to the same point, people will have something even more invested in and customized than that and still carry the shit out of it, and not even carry the shit out of it, use and abuse it. Yeah. Like prying paint cans off. They get home from the Home Depot and they're prying paint lids off with their fucking...
My point is, it doesn't need to look like this. Mm-hmm. It looks like this because I like the way it looks.
Right. But that's the same
That's the point where I would call it man jewelry.
But that's the same as... On a gun, you could have any gun. Let's say a Glock, right? A Glock. Just the most basic, simple, utilitarian pistol there is in today's day and age, the times we live in. You could put lipstick on a pig. Yeah. And you could dress it up, and some of it it's even cool. It's even, and sometimes even functional. I wouldn't even consider that, because that's a functional thing. It's an individual, unique, custom thing. You made it yourself. But that's still
the backspacer. I would say the addition of the backspacer in this knife is just for man jewelry purposes.
Well,
it adds no functionality to the blade in any way, shape, or form. And therefore, it is solely for looks and appearances.
Unless it had a ring on the end of it, which you have the option to do.
Yeah.
So, but that it could also...
this in itself, as it sits...
But
it's a little bit of jimping.
The same... Right. Yes, which it is, and very functional at that. But on top of that, especially like this, that is a functional thing for sure. Because that was not there before.
No.
So that is a functional thing regardless. But it's flare.
The reason I put it on there...
Right.
Was for man jewelry purposes.
Also, you could have the same one that's even more functional with the ring, and then do a zip tie mod or whatever. But not that's a functional thing. But you could also have it toxic or whatever cool color that you're into or whatever it is. So it's an expression of yourself, and that's the coolest thing about it, is because everybody's EDC. Like we might all like Spyderco's, or we might all like
look at mine and your EDC, right? We just pointed out.
Well, this isn't usually I got.
Yeah. Usually you have a better knife, okay?
But
make excuses.
Or even more knives, or even more flashlights. Like usually,
this is what you're
up until this,
okay.
I had a Surefire.
To the point of what I'm trying to say here, right?
Yeah.
Is that we carry pretty much the same types of objects.
Yeah.
We carry the same shit, but none of it is the same.
Right.
Nothing that me and you have in our pockets is exactly the same.
We probably have similar... We both have key bars.
Yep.
But they're still different.
But yours is G10, mine's titanium.
Right. We both have... I got some titanium on the pocket.
Yes, but...
I got a Magna. You ain't got a Magna.
I ain't.
And I got that copper, dude.
You got the copper. I don't.
You know?
They're very similar and they cover the same subject. I know. I must have missed that flash,
just because I like high vis for the Bics, because when I drop them, I can find them better. Or if it's in the middle of a couch or something.
Blue and mini.
And we're both white, so this is patriotic.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yes.
So, but yeah, dude. Phone, Galaxy S20. He's got the S22, S21.
Yeah.
So, different stuff like that. Like,
it's essentially the same shit, just we got different ways of going about it.
I like the idea of having each thing is an individual, everything has multiple uses. So if I ran out of we were talking about this earlier, which sounds weird with what I'm about to say, but if I ran out of the house naked and hopped in the truck, I still, on just my keys alone, which I wouldn't be hopping in the truck without, I couldn't go nowhere. So we're assuming that I have this, if nothing else, I have a flashlight that is rechargeable as long as I have a micro USB and power. I have a tweezers, a toothpick, I have a file, a screwdriver, a knife, and a scissors. And you can get a lot done. Around. You can get a lot done with that.
This is my truck keys.
Yeah.
My light is a black light.
Yeah. I start glowing. Everything in here starts glowing.
That's the biggest issue that I have here, is that I really
That's super cool though, and
it's cool. And it's useful
even though it's
at work
an OLED
because we sell the glowfish, which go under black light. We sell axolotls, which have GFPs, which go under black light.
Need that
we have
for
scorpions
who you are.
that when I'm selling them to a stoner, they love watching it glow under a black light. You know, like that's, you know.
But not even that; it helps you find them.
Exactly.
It's you could watch the death stock. You know, we got a couple videos on that. And see, that's a part of your EDC.
But I feel like I should, if not have also
you should
a white
maybe
light
have
on there.
that and then just like a little one. Like you don't need the full size white light because you have
like 6 of each of these and getting over there.
Right.
Brand new in box, safe queening.
You still got that mint green one, dude? I kind of want the mint green one, dude.
I'm gonna actually check real quick.
He's stopping mid podcast, but still
we're not
going.
Even stopping.
We're not even. Oh, so we couldn't stop for your screw ups, or we had to stop for your screw ups because you wanted to hide those from the public and not be real. Everybody's looking at your butt, dude.
Cool.
You freaking took us, dude. That's where we're getting the views, dude. Give me the mint green one, dude. Let me. Let me.
Right there?
That one's that shit's lit, as the kids would say. That shit is lit AF, dude.
Quite a few of them, I guess.
Quite a few of them, dude.
Yeah, I only got 3 left.
Damn, dude. Safe Queen. We're talking about Safe Queen. This is something you should Safe Queen. The Chris Reeve Sebenza custom 1 of 1, Entropically anodized. Entropically, whatever the fuck. Same difference. I'm surprised they even remembered that much of it.
Yeah.
But and then you literally get these free when you order bullshit from flash sale.
You get these free for paying shipping on these motherfuckers.
Right. Just all day, every day. But they only do limited runs and shit.
On the flash sales and shit.
This is a limited run. The copper. I don't know how you don't have one of these. You've never even tried to source one aftermarket?
I've never seen one for sale at a price that I was willing to pay for.
What do they go for, dude?
Like, I've seen them selling for like $75 and shit.
Ha!
Like, they don't sell.
I don't think I paid for this. But shipping type of thing. Or something. Like, or whatever.
This is the only one I have Safe Queen that's not limited to dish.
Why?
It's just a normal I.S.R.A. EOS.
Why? Black. Just in case one day they don't make them anymore and you at least got one?
No, just because I don't want to use it.
Why?
It's just, if I'm going to, I'd use an I.S.R.A. EOS because it's rechargeable.
Right, and these are AAA.
And, yeah.
But you could get AAAs anywhere.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't remember the last time that I've changed this.
I change mine all the time. This one.
Like, I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, and this,
but now
it's bright, dude.
Now they got the fucking IXV, dude. Which is crazy.
It's a little chunky boy, though.
It is. It's a little bit fatter,
and that's the thing. With the EDC, you have to balance everything in moderation. Everything has to serve a purpose. But I mean,
realistically, not that much.
It's wider and taller.
A little bit.
It is.
It is 100%.
And that's a Type C or a micro USB?
This is a Type C.
Okay, so this is the micro USB, which obviously is slowly becoming inadequate. Everything's a Type C these days. But, you know, my phone's a Type C, so it'd be nice if everything I had took a Type C. But my vape's a micro USB, so I'm always going to have a micro USB.
I forget because I haven't used one for a while. The I.S.R.A. EOS, does that have multiple different light outputs?
Yeah, there's a low and then there's a high. So that's moonlight, and then there's which is bright, dude. For this little light, this is bright, dude, as shit.
Yep.
So, and honestly, for OLED, dude, I hate them. I think they're.
I gotta say, they got the fucking keychain light.
The keychain light game is on point, dude. But I love a good Streamlight Nano or whatever the hell those things are. Although those take proprietary bats, but I'm sure at this point they do have a rechargeable option. Yeah. I'm sure they do. And Surefire, I don't know. You got the Titan over there, but that might be the smallest light that they make.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You know, and that's still a pocket light. That's the quintessential size for an admin light in your pocket.
Very similar to the OLED. OLED's a little bit
bigger. Show them what you got on the flash sale, since you're such an OLED fan, and then we're gonna talk about that because this is.
I don't even remember what the fuck the model names are.
The thin blue line, shred at me harder, EOS. Daddy.
The blue is OLED's colors. Okay?
Yeah, show them with it sideways, dude. Thin blue line supporting.
OLED's colors are blue and black.
And I do support law enforcement as long as they are for constitutional law enforcement and are upholding that oath that they swore.
The I3T Plus.
Okay.
Which is a dual AAA.
How many looms?
I completely forget, which is why
you are like the
I haven't pulled
Olight
up here.
dude, bro. He's always in the pocket of big Olight, and he don't even know the looms on his flashlight that he was so eager to buy on a flash sale, which is the only way that they sell their bullshit products that blow up in people's pocs, dude. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
We even have evidence to speak on.
We do. What?
$30. You paid $30 for that?
I got it on a flash sale.
What did you pay for it?
I don't remember. But we get it 15 lumens on low, 250 lumens
You're not on
high.
trial, dude. You don't have to be like, I do not recall. Like
I don't remember, honestly.
Cheyenne's gonna see this get pissed.
Exactly.
Participating in yet again another flash sale, dude.
Exactly. And then I also got the I.S.R.A EOS, which is 350 lumens on high.
So what are you utilizing these lights for?
So, because most times when I'm at the shop or anything like that, I don't need to pull out the fucking big ass through night for everything.
Most of us do not need. This is 3,700 lumens.
Same as mine.
And it's got
Mine's
all
more
types
throw,
of other.
yours is more spill though.
Yeah.
But like something like this, and I didn't know which one I'd really want to carry for the most part, and they were cheap enough that I wasn't too concerned about it.
So what does the larger one have as far as lumen output?
So the longer one, because it's a dual AAA, is 250 max lumens. The shorter one is a AA. It's a rechargeable AA, and it puts out 350 lumens.
So it's smaller, lighter, and brighter.
I wouldn't even say it's lighter though.
I mean, it is wider.
I think the smaller one is heavier, actually.
Could be.
But
plus a heavier cell.
But that's getting into semantics.
More
and
convenient to carry, most likely.
Exactly. Because like this, I can throw into the bottom of my pocket and not have to worry about it, right? This one, I put it in the bottom of my pocket.
It's touching the bottom of your pocket
everywhere.
Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to have to put this on the pocket, clipped, whereas this one I'm not carrying on the pocket clipped.
See, I would still carry that clip to the pocket.
Problem is I'm running out of pocket space to clip shit.
Right.
You know?
Well, then, in that token, you should probably just take the clip off, even.
Yeah, but also still the clip, because I'm normally wearing a hat. Mm-hmm. They got the double-sided clip to where you can clip it into your pocket with the bezel down, but also it clips.
They're not the only game in town, son.
I know, but I think even had it first.
XXX demonstrate this.
Yeah.
Boom, dude.
For once, I don't have my hat on, so.
Freaking built-in headlamp, dude.
Exactly. And that's the reason I would keep the clip on, though. Still.
And why would it be important for a light to have a feature like that? Because, okay, you go from this to now this. So you can fight, you can defend, you can shoot, you can reload,
you can car.
You can work on somebody or yourself medically.
Blows up.
Yeah, especially, see, that's the thing, dude. With the
you can also do...
Yeah, you can do the shock cord or the whatever type of
like that. Wrap it around, have it in your hands, and it's still you can use your hands. But now
still
it's
more
not
cumbersome.
Where you want to see.
Yeah, still more cumbersome for sure.
So not as efficient.
Right.
I would say.
Or ergonomic, as Saul Glassner or whatever his name is would say. Eric Glassner, whatever the kid from Spyderco.
But I actually found my.
It looks like Zach Galifianakis.
Because I got shock cord somewhere, and I want to fucking swap out that lanyard for that shit. But I don't know where the fuck I put that shit.
Just cut it out of like your winter jackets and shit. Yeah. Although you're just like me, you don't wear a jacket, you just wear a hoodie.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's efficient. Yeah. And hot blooded.
Maybe 2 hoodies.
Check it and see.
But
got a fever of 103. Oh yeah. So EDC though.
Yeah.
The EDC. There's all types of different. We all have one again.
Yep. And
most of us, at least with the core items, keys, wallet, phone, like this is a laptop in your pocket. This is a computer in your pocket, and nobody can go anywhere without this. Not even to the bathroom in their own home when this is plugged in.
You ain't got magazines no more.
Right. And how many times can you read? How many times can you read the back of the spray bottle?
Fucking. I know all the ingredients in my shampoo at that point,
Right.
And I don't want to know what the fuck's in that shit.
Right.
But, granted, you still don't know what the fuck half of it is.
No. Nor could you spell it.
But you know what I just thought about?
What?
Does this count as the EDC vid for NEP?
No, you're not getting out of it. Although NEP, dude, shout out to NEP, but also he gave up on us, dude, which is kind of shady.
He left.
Kind of shade.
I'm pretty sure he deleted the video talking about his secondary channel for us to go follow.
Yeah, dude, is he even still on the secondary channel? Because I never even knew that was happening.
Yeah.
And then I heard about it, and then there was no link to a new channel.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. Shout out to Nep. I hope Nepa Gun Talk is doing
Until he comes
good.
back, he's not getting an EDC.
All
vid out of
him.
me.
We never got the chair vid, though.
That's true.
Or the truck vid. Or the fucking whatever, dude.
Man.
We paid for that fucking chair, Nepa.
We did. He never even got one.
No.
What the fuck? Shade.
He went and bought Silv with it, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
That's how we started his stacking
started
career,
his silver
dude.
stacking.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I got
That's
all
what
those
it
free
was.
months. Still love you, though, buddy.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing good.
Hopefully.
Even though you're never going to see this.
No.
But hopefully one
He doesn't
day.
even know this channel exists.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even know we exist, apparently.
No, exactly. He's forgotten.
Is he even
about
still
us.
in the group chat or no? Did he dip the
I
group
think-
chat, dude?
I don't know. He might just not be active on that fucking. He probably started a secondary Instagram
Silver
for his fucking
stacking.
new chan.
Yeah, dude.
He's just giving up on everything. He sold all his guns and bought silver.
You know what you should do if you carry OLEDs?
What?
Give up on everything. Because
Yeah.
you're clearly not making...
We both just talk about how we both carry lights, though.
Yeah, but like this is the thing, though. Per what we're about to reference, I feel much safer carrying OLEDs of this size and
Yeah.
variety. Because it's really almost not even a matter of if. It's more when they do eventually blow up. Because that is their stake in the game. That is what's going on their OLED tombstone and probably yours, if you carry one. That they blow up. They overheat. They start shit on fire. They do all, so at least in this tiny configuration with the cells that are in these lights, if they did heat up, overheat, or blow up, I'm most likely going to survive that. Unfortunately, that can't be said for everybody. And
Yeah.
it's you might not know. A lot of people do know.
Yep.
But indeed,
So, because I am still a fan of most OLEDs.
the big you're keeping them in business, dude. You and Mr. Guns and Gear.
You know, I'm not one to say that OLED is without their faults. There are definitely lights
Fair enough.
that I would never buy. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy.
Are these lights still on the
Primarily-
market?
Yes.
Of course they are.
Primarily any of their weapon-mounted lights. For one reason alone.
Which everybody is buying.
I know. That's
Because
the
of
scary part.
shill-ass YouTubers and people like Scales. And then not even the worst part, which you're guilty of yourself, taking these shit-ass China lights and bolting them to halfway decent to really nice guns at that. Some of them.
Remember the P30?
Yeah. I still lose sleep over it, dude. The fact that they even touched, bro.
But that was one of the OLEDs. The only OLED weapon-mounted light
Which one?
that I would trust. And that was the PL2 Valkyrie.
Okay.
Okay? The primary reason why I would never use any of OLED's weapon-mounted lights they have out now,
Right.
aside from the Odin Mini or whatever the fuck that had the fucked up mounting shit, I'm pretty sure every other weapon-mounted light that they have, that they offer, has built-in batteries. They cannot be replaced. What in the fuck are you going to do when your batteries die in the field?
Right.
You can't even carry a spare battery. You can carry a spare light, carry a secondary, third light,
Right. Which,
But,
for example, let me bust out my EDC Pelican case.
yeah.
Which to some people, depending on...
Might be considered a little excessive, but it's...
No, not in the least.
Everybody should have it,
It's totally cool.
I got that orange one back there. That's what I carry. A little bit bigger than yours.
I have the same orange one,
I know. I got
This-
that from you.
which people can't see, but
No.
it is a 500 lumen, constant on or constant off, on or off light, made by Next Torch, which is China. But, and they sent it out to him they sent it out to me very much so appreciated, and I'm checking it out. It is currently on a 22. This is a 22 with an Advantage Arms kit. Okay, shout out to Advantage Arms. I paid for it, but it's sick. And more videos on this to come. Like, this is honestly a really, really viable thing. About 500 rounds through it just today when I picked it up, and flawless function. The sights were dead on, and you get to shoot your actual gun. It works with Gen 3 guns or previous guns, and you get to shoot your actual gun that you carry, that you keep in the nightstand, that you whatever. So, the Glock 44 this, the Glock 44 that, or any type of similar 22 trainer, whatever. This is giving you the real deal. And it's actually metal. You know, it's aluminum, of course, and it's steel where it needs to be, but it cycles, it locks back, it's been reliable. You can get flush fit 10s, extended 15s, and even that 25 round. Just in case, dude.
Yeah.
You know, this would be sick with one of them Franklin Armory mother grabbers on it.
Yes. Yes.
Because it'd at least be cheap enough to where you can enjoy shooting the thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt every time.
You know, and this is part, it could be part of EDC. If I was a beaver hunter, which, you know, this on a trap line, this could be EDC. Because you're putting out whatever you catch in the trap, you know, or whatever.
Yep.
So EDC, it's geographically. Holy shit, we're on the geology channel here on the fucking Shoot the Poop podcast. But
start talking about rocks.
Right, dude. But your geography could literally impact your EDC, your job, your occupation. Like again, you talked about the blacklight. You know, I work in a gun shop, so, you know, of course, there's too much shit in the Pelican. We're going to put that off to the side for now. But, of course...
Needs to streamline his EDC.
Yeah, and we haven't even talked about, other than just now, you know, guns. I carry a gun and or two every single day of my life. They're currently in the bag unloaded because I have been partaking in adult beverages. But Glock 43 with the Faxon barrel, Faxon comp, actually running an MFT minimalist holster because that's the only thing that I have that works with it because of the comp.
I just carry these guns, bro.
Yeah, that's all you need, dude. That's all you need. Those are impressive, honestly, and I'm not even sure legal in most states. You gotta wear long sleeves, dude.
I got the permits.
You gotta wear long sleeves.
It's problematic.
They're not allowing you to have bare arms.
I can't,
or whatever.
I can't open carry them, dude.
Right, yeah. It's concealed carry only and without a permit. So
problematic.
Yeah. Tends to be. Yeah. But only in a land that is not free. Yeah. So which is the land of Lincoln. Welcome.
This whole thing was just completely divulged to a different topic at this point.
Right. Well, it's just...
we were going to talk about.
What? Yeah, well, the OLED. So it goes back to the whole EDC. Yeah. Just so, you know, again, if you haven't picked up already, everyone's got one. And it would behoove you to carry things that are useful to you.
As well as invest in it.
And as well as invest in it, too, because that's the other thing, is this is an asset that can be liquidated at any given moment on Facebook Marketplace, to a buddy, online somewhere, to a shop, on consignment, whatever it is. And that's money. This is money. This is $500 right now. Okay, God forbid, I got some medical emergency. I got to pay some doctor bills. Boom, here's $500. You know, whatever. Like I'd rather put my money into gear that, for one, A, is going to hold up, last forever, and work exactly how I need it to work, and even better than that, you know, when I'm using it, no matter what the situation, which does cost money to get quality enough gear that will hold up and stand. You know, you don't want to abuse anything, but it should be able to take some abuse. It's got to work for you. It's got to be there when you need it, because there might be a dire situation in which you're using it that it really needs to hold up and perform. And it's worth investing the money. I don't see, personally, and again, this is coming from a dude with China all in the pockets, as most everybody has, in some way, shape, or form. I mean, even this is $1,000 phone.
Your pockets are probably fucking China.
The fucking pockets stitched into the So, but yeah. But I draw the line at OLED, personally. That's where we are divided, dude.
Yeah, no.
Because they literally have a confirmed kill.
Yeah.
We should talk about it, dude.
We should. But,
because I am in favor of investing in quality gear. Quality gear, just like I showed too, that the reason why I even pulled that out was that is also an internal battery. It's USB Type-C rechargeable, and it cannot be changed. But it only costs $40.
Yes.
And I've only had it for like a week or two, but I've been messing with it ever since. I've shot live fire several hundred rounds on several different calibers. It's been fine. Hasn't come off. Hasn't gotten loose. 500 lumens.
On any weapon-mounted light, want to be able to
It's
replace
a 22
it.
toy.
Yeah.
You know, but still.
But for a serious weapon-mounted
course.
light, 100% be able to replace the batteries.
But when you say that, though, and then you have a serious light in your pocket that's an O light, or had one on a gun or whatever, that's where, how serious are you, bro? You know?
Which is where the O-light that I utilized on a firearm would have been the PL2 Valkyrie.
Right.
Not the PL2 Valkyrie Pro, because that's when they switched to the proprietary batteries that you can't replace, which is bullshit. The lights I carry in my pocket are all replaceable batteries.
Right.
You know, it's always the same.
Which those are really the ones that people were having.
Yeah, that's ones that people were having issues with. Yeah. You know, this is an older case, a few years back. It was a much older light that hasn't been in production for like 6-7 years now. He had it for quite a while already. But, in my eyes, most of that issue as far as
explain to the people what even happened. They might be unaware.
So a man was pulled over working on his vehicle. Something went wrong. He was pulled over on the side of the road, I believe. And while under the hood, he took his light in order to see. Apparently the light under the hood wasn't enough, or he didn't have
might not want to risk it for the podcast, dude. We don't have insurance.
He put it in his mouth. Just like that, just to see.
Like anybody would.
Like
and has several times throughout their life.
I can't tell you how many times I've put a flashlight in my mouth while I'm doing something. Yeah. You know, it happens.
And you don't even think about it.
No, because you don't. But what was said to have happened is when he went near his battery, which you got to be careful with the batteries as well in your vehicle because they offset acids into the air away from them. They off gas regularly, which can be very flammable and cause other issues.
Right.
It exploded in his mouth, sent the light back into his throat, and killed him. His family then went and sued Olight and the battery manufacturer for his death, for whatever the hell you can sue somebody over that for. But
faulty quit.
Yeah. However, in my opinion, that was due to the batteries themselves.
Biased.
The thing is, when you're getting into lithium batteries of any kind, they are inherently dangerous. There is an inherent risk with lithium batteries, though. Yeah. As we all should know, if you utilize them in any capacity, they are
CR123s, AA's, AAA's, even anything.
Yep.
So
they can be very dangerous in that if they do get damaged, if there is a short circuit, if there is anything like that, they overheat, anything like that, there is a very violent reaction to it. There is, and I saw a few different companies that are trying to make safer alternatives that are still lithium batteries, but are safe. There are protected cells and unprotected cells within those batteries as well. So like we were saying the other day, as far as the 21700s and our through nights, the through nights only work with a protected cell.
Right.
But with that, and especially with rechargeable batteries, which this man was using, those rechargeable CR123s, which already is another big thing that isn't commonly done because it's even more problematic. There's a higher risk with those of overcharging and causing issues with that. And because of that, all of that combined can cause a battery to be damaged. And if you're not maintaining your batteries, not checking up on everything, you're not regularly checking the voltages in your batteries, you got to have a voltage meter somewhere with your stuff to tell.
I don't know. One, most people like
I've gotten brand new batteries from the vape shop.
Yeah, for sure.
That are rated for 3.6 volts, which is your normal 18650, that I checked with my voltage meter and read it 7 point something.
Which, in an O light, could be problematic.
In any light.
So then what did you do with them? What could you do?
I threw them the fuck out.
I don't think you're really just supposed to throw batteries out.
At that point, it's not my problem anymore. But, so, there is an inherent risk with anything as far as lithium batteries. And if you do have that issue, especially over long-term periods, if you're using the same set of batteries, you're just recharging them and everything, there's a higher risk of having issues with that. Mm-hmm. And so I don't think necessarily that it is a fault on Olight, because that same thing could have happened with any other light.
But at the same time, though, while this might be the most drastic and, as stated, gruesome, there have been several other cases of people's pockets starting on fire. Yep. There are some that have blown up or something in the pocket, like people like that. And even to the extent where their new lights have the new
they have a proximity
limiter
sensor. Because people are idiots.
Well, but not even though, because if the product was built well enough, it should have those built-in features to where there is a fail-safe given. Or, whatever.
Nobody
and I'm
else
not
does.
saying... No, listen, I'm not saying that a Streamlight's never blown up or a Surefire even has never blown up in the least bit, because I'm sure they have. I'd almost guarantee it.
Yep,
but
they have.
But it just seems like battery wrapping and this, that, and this, the third aside, because you got to figure... While there might not be as many people putting the wrong batteries in a light, probably more so with Olight because they are more affordable and more people are buying them because of that. They always get you with the flash sale.
Yep.
And if you're spending several $100s on a flashlight from Surefire or Streamlight or something, you probably know better, to not do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, honestly, I'm Mr. Surefire and Streamlight, and obviously I'm running the through night, but that's because I legitimately tested this myself, and it's proven itself to me, and it's honestly a great light. And they're a lot more affordable.
But if you carry that light for 3-4 years with that same battery in that, you're only charging it through the charging port on the thing itself, you're not taking it out and inspecting it, you could end up with a bulged battery that starts to leak, starts to off-gas, and it being a waterproof light, it's sealed quite well. Yeah, and could lead to that explosion, right, and cause problems.
And especially since it's a big chunky battery and such a high power
battery.
Yeah.
Now you are lucky enough that with those they only take protected cells. Yeah. Which is a short circuit. Basically, it's a circuit breaker. Yeah. For the light, where it does overheat, does short circuit, does have anything like that. It'll cut it off. The battery's dead. You're not going to use that battery anymore, right? Which is probably a good thing, because if your battery's shorting out, you shouldn't use it. Yeah. But
for sure,
a lot of lights don't. A lot of people prefer to use unprotected cells because you get more power out of them and a few other benefits to it. Right. But
I'd rather not have an IED in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Preferably. But even the Olight, their factory 18650s are also protected cells.
But they're capable of accepting unprotected cells, which maybe that should be not a thing. Although freedom, do whatever you want.
Most lights are capable of taking unprotected cells. Through Night, I think, is one of the few that I've found that haven't been able to take unprotected cells.
And you've tried it?
Yes.
Knowing better, or just seeing what would happen?
Actually, wait. No, I got that backwards. Through Night only takes unprotected cells.
I don't know.
Because I got the protected cells, which is what this one is here, and it doesn't fit.
So this is just an explosion waiting to happen?
Pretty much, yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. And there might be other internal mechanisms in there, fail-safes and such, But the biggest thing as far as people nowadays with Olight having issues, it's the light turns on in their pocket. Right. And it's too hot, and their pockets start to burn, start to catch fire, melt, anything like that, right?
Skin.
Yeah.
They get hot, dude. I mean, a lot of lights get hot. But, I mean, this thing gets hot, too, but this is putting out a lot of juice.
You can put that in your pocket on high. Yeah, see how long it takes. I know. Put your Surefire in your pocket on high, see how long it takes. Put that shit in your pocket on turbo, see how long it takes.
I don't think it would. I don't think the Surefire, even at 1200 lumens, would burn the pocket.
Potentially.
I don't know.
Granted, even so, most of the Olights going out are like 1600 lumens and stuff like that. You also have to look at the construction of the light, what it's actually made of, what the heat sinks are like, and everything like that. But either way, that heat is being produced, and it's not going to be dissipated when surrounded by a fabric regardless. Right. Other than into the fabric, heating it up, causing other issues. Even my Through Night, here, this one.
That's a big-ass light.
But it's the same battery.
That on your person?
And same lumens as that one. It's only like an inch longer.
It's also beeping blue, which I think means it needs a charge.
No. It means it's good.
Mine doesn't beep blue.
Yours is inferior. But I carried this when I first got it in a provided pouch on my belt. Because it is a big light. Yeah. to have in your pocket.
For sure.
In that pouch, it would turn on regularly on its own. And I would feel the heat, and I'd shut it off.
Right.
Then there was one day where I was in the truck. It was kind of a little bit off of me. It was like the seatbelt was behind it and everything. Right. I didn't feel it. But I started to smell the smoke of the pouch that it came with burning.
Yeah.
With a factory light. Only had it for like a month at that point. And factory battery, factory everything. Doing exactly what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
They threw in it as well. They'll all do it. If they put out enough power, they put out enough juice, they put out enough light.
So where was the cutoff? Well, how many looms to where you could just leave it on until the battery died?
Well, it's not just the lumens, though, either.
Right,
there's also
Candela
the focus.
And,
the biggest thing is the focus of that light, right?
Right.
So the ones that are made for a further throw, they have a more focused beam, and that spot is going to get hotter.
Yeah.
You know, this one has a wider throw.
Yeah, but that also is putting out enough juice to where it could definitely potentially get hot.
Yeah, especially up close and everything, and get hot. But a lot of it is just the light itself is projecting, all that heat is projecting through one spot. And that's what's causing a lot of the issue. With the more throwy lights like this one. And so if you have a focused enough beam, even with a 1,000 lumen light, you could probably still burn some shit. You know? So the biggest thing, and that's the reason that I'd say people whose lights are burning their pockets, that are doing all this stupid shit, that is operator error. That is user error. Now, Olight, because everybody's been hating on them forever, because they're cheap, because they're Chinese, because of all this shit, of course, all of a sudden there's problems, everybody's going to jump onto the bandwagon.
But it's not even that. They've been having all types of problems, though. The shit blowing up, the shit overheating, the shit falling off and damaging guns.
How many people have Olights?
A lot of people. Yeah, this is the same argument that you make for Taurus.
The number
that I make for Taurus.
It's the number of people who own them.
Right.
To the number of complaints that they have.
Right.
Yeah, and how many of these complaints are operator error? The light's burning in their pockets. That is operator error. The light's blowing up,
I think the same argument. I think the same argument could be made that with products as such, I would argue subpar in the grand scheme of things compared to other offerings for really not that much money, especially when you're talking Streamlight.
So I will say, as far as Olight goes,
the type of people that buy Olights are the same type of people that buy Springfield XDs.
That hurts me.
It hurts me too.
But you know how long I've had Olights, right?
Yeah.
How many I've bought, how many I've carried. Right. I've carried an Olight for years in my pocket without problems. The one that I had, my copper M2R Warrior, it started having switch issues. The switch wouldn't stay on. And
is that because we shoved it in a pressurized tank?
No, that was another one that I did that. We did that with.
Does that work?
Yes.
I thought it busted the seal. It got all types of water on the inside.
No. But I think, and a lot of that could also be with the M2R Warrior, that the springs...
Several recalls they've had, though.
Now with the M2R Warrior.
Well, right, but just with their lights
with the Mini.
They just had one, actually, I'm pretty sure.
Because people are fucking stupid.
I don't know.
Yes. Like the recall for the Warrior Mini was the first one that everybody started having problems with, right? That was the one that people were saying, oh, this is going to burn your pocket and everything. They made it a really small light. It's about that big. Still puts out like 1,500 lumens. But that bezel and that LED are really fucking close to each other. So, of course, that's going to get warmer right at that surface. You have fabric that's a fucking half an inch away from that LED that's emitting that light, emitting that heat.
Yeah.
To give you that light. Yeah, it's going to be a problem if it turns on in your pocket regardless. But that's what you bought, that's what you want, that's what you got. Now, if you're going to put it in your fucking pocket, it turns on and you don't realize.
Disclaimer. Maybe they do
that's
now.
Because you're a fucking idiot. You ever touched a light bulb after it's been on for a couple hours? That bitch is hot.
Somebody sued McDonald's because the coffee didn't say it was hot.
Was that right?
I get it.
Was that right?
I get
now
the
is
argument.
McDonald's bad for serving hot coffee because of that?
Those bastards. I always get lukewarm coffee.
That's the thing.
I don't think I've ever gotten
should Olight
it's either way too hot or it's lukewarm.
For selling something that people asked for.
I think they should be criticized because I think regardless, it's still a subpar product. And that's not even me doubling down. That's not even me.
But you have literally seen me take my Olights, throw them across the room, drop them, throw them again, throw them into a fish tank. I literally took multiple of my Olights, when we had our above ground pool, if I wanted to swim at night, I'd take 3 or 4 of my fucking flashlights, turn them on, and throw them in the pool. That was my lighting.
Yeah, I feel
for hours on end. Never.
I don't know that the bats are putting out that much.
I never had a problem.
I don't. Either way, we could drone on about the O-lights forever, and we're always gonna just be right here with it.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I'm never gonna
change,
concede,
no.
even though I have 2 O-lights in my pocket every day. Again, but when they blow, it's not gonna hurt that bad. This motherfucker, though, you got me thinking now about this, but whatever. Same difference. This thing is super freaking bright, though. That thing's a lightsaber, dude. That is a lightsaber. Bzzz. That would definitely burn your pock.
Yeah.
That would 100% burn your pock.
That's already
Yeah,
hot.
it's hot.
Like,
that's hot, dude.
So.
It's like those lasers that pop balloons and shit.
Yeah. That's a fucking light.
Yeah. Now, what cells does that even take?
It takes, I believe it's just a battery pack made with 2 18650s. But it's actually an internal pack. So this is one that you cannot replace the batteries on.
See, and I don't like that.
You can buy secondary, but you can buy secondary batteries. So you can buy a battery pack from them and just swap it. So, I'm not putting that on the fucking...
Precariously at that.
Yeah.
Anywhere near this. What are you even doing with this, dude?
No, Kershaw's touching it, you. But... if you take off the...
This is like a Knights of the Old Republic when you get to build your first lightsaber.
So, that's all the electronics. This is your battery. They're set in the tube, so you can't fuck with them. Because you are getting a lot of power, especially with 2 18650s back to back. You can't fuck with this. You can't fuck it up.
I'm sure it could fuck itself up in some way, shape, or form. And you could definitely probably put that on backwards.
Yeah, probably.
But if they were really smart, you wouldn't be able to put it on backwards.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know.
Smart, I would remember which way I put it on. But.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude, and we've tangentized far off topic yet again, because the whole thing was EDC, dude, and everyday carry. And we've given everybody a million examples of everyday carry and why they should carry. That you're not everyday carrying that, dude. Not even in a truck, dude. You only got 2-wheel drive and might weigh it down.
Bro.
You know?
I got the belt pouch.
The belt. Who's out there wearing that, though, dude? You know what I'm saying? Who is legitimately wearing that? If you ever want to get some puss, wear that on your belt, dude.
But on the front appendix,
you
know,
that's
inside the waistband,
yeah,
it's upside down,
yeah,
upside down at the bottom.
Yeah, dude, for sure. That's probably why he bought it. So
yeah, that's the main reason.
That's how he trapped Cheyenne. That's hilarious, dude.
Exactly.
That's hilarious, dude.
Now mount this onto a rifle.
Yeah, dude, the thing weighs as much as the rifle.
Yeah,
put that thing on a Christensen's arm, dude. It'd be front heavy.
The Javelot Pro.
Javelot, dude. Do you have a lot of lumens?
It does.
How many looms, dude?
I don't even remember, man.
Dude, he's the O-Light Pro. Just went on for about 45 minutes about everything about flashlights and batteries ever.
Okay, leave me alone.
And he has no idea the loom count, dude.
That's in Chinese.
That's some Chinese writing that nobody knows how to read. That's some Chinese writing.
Let's see. Just tell me how many lumens it has.
You have dishonored your family. Chinese
2100.
writing. 2100, that's it, dude? I got 37 right here, fool. But it's all that spill, son. Yeah. It's like when you got too much in a cup, dude.
1,080 meters of throw.
Lion.
291,000 candela.
Dude. Like what's similar to a tag. Lion, dude. 1,000 meters?
Yeah.
So 10 football fields plus. Like, you could see the light, or you could actually see what you're shining at.
Like, the light will travel that far. So if you are at that distance,
light
you will
travels fucking damn near.
You will see the beam of light. Like, at you.
Yeah, but, like, you holding the light will you be able to see 1,000? You can't even see 1,000 yards away.
If you can see that far away, yes. So like,
I have trouble believing it. Who are they paying for their testing other than Mr. Guns and Gear for every flash sale? He's on Twitter and Instagram talk about buy these Chinese lights. Although again, Streamlight, even some of Surefire stuff, fucking all type, the Next Torch, the fucking Through Night, it's all Chinese. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because China can make some decent enough quality products, especially for a cheaper price. But again, there's always a sacrifice. And when it comes down to reliability, durability, and this goes for anything that you are carrying and using every single day, ladies like a nice purse, a nice expensive purse. A lot of the time, it's because it's a brand that they're into, or it's higher end, or it's it's a statement, it's a fashion thing. But a lot of the times, the more expensive stuff is made better, or it's handmade, or whatever. Same thing, knives, guns, flashlights. There's people that custom build their own flashlights and all types of stuff. You could flame anno flashlights. They make titanium flashlights. They make all types of crazy stuff. So, I mean, it's for expressing yourself. It's fun. It's fun to set up things exactly. What's that?
It's a flashlight I made.
Yeah, does it work?
No.
It blows up.
Do you know what happened?
Why?
It got too hot.
Got too hot, dude. Because you're messing around.
Burnt the LEDs
typical
up on it.
typical Olight owner right here. You guys are seeing it. This is what's going on, dude.
It was cool when it worked.
It was cool until it almost blew up.
It didn't almost blow up.
I remember when those bats started batting on the couch. There's still the fucking. I'm pretty sure there's still there. It has to be, of course.
There's
yeah.
a hole. That was when.
How did you even pick those up and get them out of the house? Dude?
Fucking pair of pliers.
But so that was me being an idiot, watching YouTube videos, and thinking that I was going to be capable of removing the circuitry from a protected cell 21700.
For what reason?
So I could use it in my fucking through night. I spent $15 a piece on these fucking batteries, and I have nothing I can use them for. So I tried to remove. I removed the fucking wrap.
OLED will have another flash sale. Don't worry.
And then I tried to remove this circuitry up top on here.
Yeah.
And that's when it shorted out on itself, and the whole thing caught fire.
Like instantaneously?
Yes,
it was just like, pow!
Literally, yes. It's just fire everywhere.
And this was in your hand.
Yes. Then I dropped it, rolled down my shirt, burned a couple holes in my shirt, hit the couch. I fucking said, shit. Grabbed a fucking pair of pliers, was right there, picked it up, and brought it outside and set it on the fucking fire pit.
That's
and let
hilarious.
it burn up till it stopped.
Did it ever like, boom?
No, it never popped. No, it never exploded.
But
it's
even
not in a
still,
sealed canister.
But even still.
Yeah, it was fun.
The heat alone.
Yep. It was fucked.
Man on Burning Man he was going for.
Yeah.
he's very cultured.
It was fun. Good times. So
yeah.
I'm not going to try that with that one.
No, I wouldn't advise it probably after hearing how that goes.
Yeah, it didn't work out well. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah. But so
do you know how hard it is to find unprotected 21700 cells?
I don't. I've never looked for one.
It's not easy.
The more
it's
you know.
Easy.
Knowing's half the battle.
At least ones that you can trust.
I don't trust any unprotected cells. Or whatever. I don't trust cells in general, dude.
Just this unprotected cell.
That's different, dude. It's protected.
It's not.
It's protected inside this aluminium body that will act merely as shrapnel to further ensue my death.
Precisely.
Whatever. Go back to carrying Surefires now. And or Streamlights. I got to get some more bigger Streamlight side. So this is the thing. Again, we're pontificating pretentiously on all our EDC gear, which again is far outside the realm probably of most people that EDC. Yes. Again, everybody has an EDC. No matter who you are, what you do for a living, where you live. Like even if you're living somewhere out in a jungle, you're taking
your
machete, your little haversack, or some form of a knife, maybe even a spear, you're hunting, whatever, like that's what you got. Paracord bracelets, again, I've talked about it, this is not because I'm a douchey gun guy. I'm a douchey gun guy, but also it's a whistle, it's a fire starter, it had a compass on it, cordage, very important stuff. This is stuff, while it's a last resort, I may be in a situation where I have to use it. And it's not just me, because I'm terribly tactical and might be in a situation that I would have to use it. It's anybody. And having useful tools at your disposal, especially literally on your person and or within arm's reach, which is one and the same, there's plenty of stories. People hunting or whatever, sitting up in a tree stand, even when it's not in season, just scoping it out. They're setting it up. They're making sure that it's good to go, it's sturdy, and they're tied into it some way, shape, or form, or maybe they're not, and they fall, or it fails and it breaks, and then they end up getting caught, hung up in a tree, God forbid, by your neck, and the dude said fucking thank God he had his pocket knife on him because he was able to cut it down and live. So, I mean, just random stuff. There's no more useful tool, in my opinion, than a halfway decent, if not a really nice pocket knife. Yeah. Like, there's just, especially if you work with your hands, especially if you're doing any type of trades work, especially if you're just in general.
If you're working in a fucking office.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
opening mail, dude. Boxes, whatever. Cutting a string off your shirt. Self-defense, whatever. Snack time. A lunch, apple with lunch. Whatever
or a banana when you're in a room with guys.
Right.
It's just, you can't just go full on.
No, you can't. You have to sit in the corner and
do
one of these things, and then eat it off the knife.
Exactly.
Dude.
You gotta
That's the only acceptable way to eat a banana as a man.
I used to literally walk down the street with a half a cantaloupe and my pocket knife, just take a chunk out the middle. And the best was when I think it was in freshman year of high school, and the guy that I knew, he was in the track team, and the track team was running past and everything. He just looks at me like, "Is that a cantaloupe?" I'm like, "Yeah, you want some?" He's like, "Yeah." Literally, I just cut off a slice with my pocket knife, and
that was your EDC that day. You were EDCing the cantaloupe. Dude.
Yeah, the cantaloupe was my EDC that day, and that little fucking stiletto.
And when you're done, you can wear it as a hat.
Stiletto.
It's like a little yarmulke.
That was the knife I carried at that point.
That's all you needed. That was your tier of EDC.
And then I had a couple more in the backpack, but that was the one in my pocket.
All Bud K exclusives.
Not all of them. They had a K-bar at that point.
He was safe queening the K-bar in the backpack. It wasn't a user, but he took it out to show his friends. But yeah.
He usually cut a couple fish up, for bait and shit.
Right.
Scare off a fucking creeper that was doing some shady shit. A couple of them, actually. That was fun.
He's also a creeper that does shady shit all the time.
No, I mean, the one car that was following me for like 6 blocks, going slow as fuck.
So you left a dead, gutted fish on their doorstep, dude? It was like a
scene
from fucking Godfather?
So I just reached around into the backpack, grabbed the fucking K-bar, turned around, and started walking towards their car.
That's aggravated assault.
They were creeping on a fucking minor.
You were a child, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what? Like, they were literally following me for
you're
6, 7 blocks.
You're outside of the statute of limitations, dude.
Whatever. Or the fucking one dude that when me and my buddy Logan were fishing down in Delwood, and this one lady was down there. She's talking to us because she was like, "What? There's fish in here?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah." As we're pulling fish out and everything, this dude comes up with his hand down his pants and shit, starts rubbing up on her and shit.
What?
And so I just fucking looked over. I grabbed the fucking K-bar, just stuck it into the fucking dock. He just looks at me, and I look back at him. He just walks away. He's gone. Never had to use it.
Weird, dude. It's weird shit.
Fucked up shit, man.
Fuck that's shit. Not on Lockportopoly.
I know, man. Creeper under the bridge and shit.
Right, dude.
It was under the bridge.
Yeah, dude. Under the bridge. Too bad Hank Williams wasn't there to meet him.
It was shady.
Yeah. But you know what I find shady? Is people that don't take their EDC seriously.
Yes.
Because
men that don't carry a knife.
Men that don't carry a knife have vaginas.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
You have a vagina if you don't carry a knife. Yeah. Because it's not even about, it's tactical, defensive, fighting stuff. Like, you can definitely do that with it. No matter what knife, you can find a way.
Yep.
Even this little Kershaw thing, you stab me with that, I'm not going to like it. But
the fucking one chick that works at the shop.
You, as a man, are supposed to be useful. Yep. Having tools and proper tools, usable tools, allows you to be useful and help, dude. Even if it's, we need a knife to cut the birthday cake or something. You're at a picnic and everybody forgot the cutlery at home.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Whatever, dude. Simple, tiny, everyday stuff that everybody's always, I don't know how many times people come into the gun shop and they buy something, clamshell ear pro or whatever, something that, and they're, do you have a scissors? I'm like, no, but I do have a knife. What about you? Why are you not? You just bought something. You cannot even open it.
In this case right here.
Right.
Buy one.
Yeah. So we don't even have a good knife selection right now. We got a few Kershaws, but they're autos and they're D's. Yeah. But yeah, it's just
it's still better than none.
How I couldn't go through when I leave the house. I have a bunch of shit, but knife, dude. I've been carrying a pocket knife since I was about to say,
do you remember what your first knife was?
First knife was probably like a buck 110 or like imitation version of that that my dad gave me. And then I've always been in Boy Scouts. I started as a Weeblo or a Cub Scout, and then it's Weeblos, then it's Boy Scouts, then, Eagle and all that. And I always had a Swiss Army knife. Always had a Swiss Army knife. Like a mid to larger size one. Yeah. All day, every day. And while that may not be, unless you're got the corkscrew out and you're punching with it, it's non-locking tools and stuff, so it's probably not the best, but you had a toolbox in your pocket. Yeah. And to me, that was the coolest shit, because I've always been preparedness-minded. I've always been into, James Bond gadgetry and whatever, like, and I've always made a point, to have a knife or a tool like that had a knife, because even as a kid, just mess around, or I used to like to whittle on a stick, dude. Yep. Entertainment. Like, there's endless, innumerous, myriads and plethoras of reasons to have just even a knife. Yep. A flashlight, okay? It gets dark every night. Yep. A lighter. You might not even smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I have to burn garbage because we are environmentally friendly where I work every day. Also, survival. You got to start a fire for warmth, to purify water, to cook food and eat. This is the easiest way. Yep. Yeah, we could sit here and rub two sticks together like Brokeback Mountain.
Ripped ass, you got to fucking light a candle? Who knows? Right.
Just whatever, dude. Whatever. So it's simple stuff. Gun, obviously, self-defense. Okay? Which, again, you could use a light for self-defense. You could use a knife for self-defense. And not even in ways that they would traditionally be used. Like, you could hit them with this, but you could also shine it in their eyes if it's bright enough. Even just like, hey, what are you doing? Is enough a lot of the times to deter an entire situation that you might end up going to court for the rest of your life over. Which if you can avoid, by all means avoid. Deter, de-escalate, evade, whatever it is, but be prepared to handle a situation if you have no other options to get out of there. And by doing that, you need the proper equipment and tools. Because again, even if it is just a gun, you got a carry gun, everybody's got a carry gun. Most of the time, it's a smaller gun. Most of the time, it's getting more popular now to have, because they got all the small shit out, even small lights to go on the small guns. Yep. But most of the time, even still, most people don't have a light on their gun. Nope. What happens if you're in a low light or no light environment? At least you could take the gun, have the light, do one of these things like it's the 80s, and still make it happen, or do one of these things or whatever. There's even the cigar technique where you can still have a two-handed grip, and it only works with a tail cap light, but there's all types of different stuff. And I know, we're going to do more content on this in the future, more concise content, more specific content. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's an everyday thing. It's part of our lives.
Too. Yeah. You're never going to get it just right. Right. You're always changing.
Yeah, it always changes.
There's always new shit that comes out and everything.
I'm testing stuff all the time.
And that's part of the problem with it, though, is that it's never ending.
Yeah, it's a sickness. We're down with the sickness, but it's a good thing, though. Because you know what? Even if... I retire a piece of kit. Yeah. I'm not retiring it. I'm now just dedicating it to another kit, or having it laying around for someone else to use if need be, or have it, whatever. I still have it. It's still viable. I try and keep, as long as they're not too broken, I try and keep all my old phones. Yeah. Because I could still game on them. I could still get on the internet with them, with Wi-Fi or whatever. I could still get, whatever it is. And just different stuff, like having... You paid for it. It's yours. It's usable. Keep it, even though you might upgrade. And, of course, everybody should be striving to, upgrade their kit, or have it at least within, again, everybody's got a budget, and that's fine. There's great options for everybody, no matter how much money you have to spend. And sometimes even if you have the money, certain things are excessive because again, you don't need a Chris Reeve Sebenza in the pocket. No. You don't.
My PM2's been getting the job done
and
for
something
the past
even
4
lesser
years.
than that would be fine. You know, so even a
before
Tenacious.
that, I had a fucking Kershaw.
Right.
$20 Kershaw that I bought at Walmart.
Cuts.
For fucking
it will cut
4 or 5 years.
It will keel.
I sharpened it regularly.
Yeah.
You know, because I knew how to sharpen a knife.
Especially with the softer steels, a lot of time you can just strop it.
Yeah.
I haven't sharpened the Civivi once. I've been carrying it for months now, a couple months at least, using it every single day on cardboard, which is bad for the blade because there's clay in it and it'll actually rough it up. But you could also use it, the perforated edges, to strop it up and different shit like that. But either way, there's all this random stuff. We keep going here, there, back. It's
so
all
much to it.
That's what I'm saying, and it could be intimidating for people. And you could, be held back from even getting into it because it just seems like it never ending.
Start off with what do you think would be useful?
What do you already have? Look at what you already have. Even if you're not even a gun person, a knife person, a gear person,
everybody that's watching this, especially
person,
if you made it this far,
right?
Let us know what the hell you're carrying.
Yeah, leave it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from the people, dude. We really do. We appreciate all you out there. Especially something weird,
something we didn't mention, something we haven't seen yet.
Something cool, something custom, something whatever.
Something weird, something random that you need. Like, I have a black light for specific reasons. Something like that.
I also like that janitor-style ring.
Yes.
But it's like a smaller one.
Yes.
You know?
You want one? I got a few. I got like 30 of them.
I would actually take one or two of those because that is useful. I wouldn't carry with that, but I would keep some shit together.
I didn't think I would either. But
now I got the key bar, which again, shout out to key bar, and then just the truckies, which I want to keep light and you know, high speed, low drag.
I think it's just so much easier to just unthread this.
For sure, for sure.
Great.
Yeah. But also, it's I mean, but you could even use that. Not even with keys, but you could as far as an EDC, because again, EDC packs. Okay, I carry all this stuff.
This is what we're talking. If we can get this shit to focus now.
Probably not. There we go. Little wire braided
ring, the thread on the end of it.
Yeah. And so you could even use something like that. Maybe it doesn't have any keys on it, but small multi-tool, small light, small fire starter, small whatever, and that could be a dedicated kit in and of itself. So it's something extra, if nothing else. I myself, you as well, and a lot of people, we've got all the stuff on it. And honestly, I've been running light lately because I always have the bag with me because I work in an environment where I have stuff at my disposal at all times regardless. You know, the on-body, and it's still way more than most people would ever stick in their pants and walk around with every day. And I've carried much more in this. I will carry much more in this in the future. And it depends, too, what I'm wearing, where I'm going, what I'm doing. It's always changing and right tool for the right job. There's sometimes I'll take out this light, put another light in there, switch out the knife, do whatever, just because I'm going a certain place. But also having a pack with you that you could have still on your body, still easily accessible. Knife, gun, gear, this has body armor, medical, all types of stuff. Charging, batteries for charging devices, cords, everything. Snacks, whatever. Having this, you could have it with you. You could leave it in the car. You could, take it with you everywhere you go. You could, whatever. You could have it on your back hiking up the side of a mountain. You could have it rested on the floor, still just as available, sitting doing a mediocre at best podcast. Just kidding. It's the best podcast in the world, people. Make sure you tune in, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss one. But just give yourself options. Being prepared gives you options. You might think it's frivolous and that you shouldn't invest in gear or quality gear or a good amount of gear. I could just get by with this. It's not the best, and a lot of times you can. Yeah. But there might be one day where that's all that it depends on, and it may fail. Especially if it's at the end of its lifespan, you've been carrying it forever, and it's been used and abused already, and it's not made to hold up or whatever. It runs the gamut. There's a million different end-all, be-alls that everybody's coming out with each and every day, and that's the thing. It comes out each and every day. It's the newest, it's the latest and greatest. You could have, if you did, only have $500 to spend on a knife in your life. Or knives, right? Because a lot of people will buy several more inexpensive. You could buy one of these and be good for life. And this would be the only knife you ever needed. And be even, something that you could make money back from, or maybe even make more money, depending on what it is. But it's just that you would probably save money getting one quality piece of equipment than over the years of your lifetime investing in subpar equipment that breaks or is outdated to the point where it's not usable anymore. So,
or you could just be like me and do all of the above.
Yeah, which same.
Because I have a case full of shitty-ass knives there. I have a few decent knives up there. A few decent knives in my pocket. And then I got this thing, which is just... Yeah. This is honestly above my pay grade. Okay, like, this doesn't belong in my hands.
It's above my pay grade.
Like, this, I shouldn't have this. But I do.
You should definitely have it.
And it's great. Everybody should have one. But...
Yeah.
I feel like I don't deserve it.
Which, speaking of which, let me do the thing, because I don't think we ever officially did.
I want to do it. Wait for it. The suspense.
Ooh, dude, that was crispy, dude. That was freaking crispy clean, dude.
The wait was worth it.
So, on Sebenzas, they all sound the same. Their tolerances are so perfect. Everything is so smooth. Everything locks up precisely. And they all have that when the detent sucks it in on the knife, when you're closing that knife.
Just right at the
it's
end.
like, dude, it's such a satisfying, like, click, like, little dink. Like, I don't know how to explain it, dude, but that one wasn't as good as the one you had, but it's just that sound. Like, I could hear, if I couldn't see anything.
How stupid are we to everybody watching this right now?
But this is how deep the EDC game goes, and even deeper.
This is how we put them off it. This is how we put them off it, though. Like, I don't ever want to be like these fucking
Some
idiots.
people would understand.
I don't ever want to be like these idiots.
Just the way a $500 knife sounds when you close it is worth the $500 to some people.
What else stupid shit are you going to spend $500 on?
I mean, I could...
There's a lot of stupid shit you can spend $500, and you're going to spend $500.
I've spent more money on that than stupider shit.
Yes.
So,
like,
I mean...
What the fuck? Realistically, what is $500?
I paid $275, almost $300 for a backpack I've never even worn.
You paid like damn near $300 on Pokemon cards.
In one night.
At one time.
On a whim.
At Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Didn't even make my money back.
No.
But I could have.
Yeah.
And it could have been an investment. If I hold on to them for 10, 20 years, maybe I would have got my money back and even more. Or it just gives you enjoyment because it's a collectability thing. You can't die you could die with the money. That's the problem. Is enjoy the money. It's not even worth the paper it's printed on. And if you could, I would much rather invest my money into tangible hard goods that are not only going to retain some form of value, whether it's usability, functionality, artwork, collectability, whatever it is, intrinsic value, like that's titanium that has some intrinsic value. You know what I'm saying? It's the materials alone that it's made out of are worth money. So stuff like that, and everybody sees it differently. At the end of the day, it is definitely function over form.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how it looks. It doesn't matter what it's made out of or who made it, as long as it works.
Yep.
But there is typically price points and expectations that should be had at price points. And you come into problems when it's the dude that has nothing but the cheap shit or loves nothing but the cheap shit, or you'll fight for nothing but the cheap shit. And it's just not as good. It might work. It might work for you and for your EDC, your lifestyle, your
when
career.
You looked at me right there, you're targeting me, bro.
No, I'm just trying to
talk about
we're a
podcast,
again,
bro.
This is a podcast. We're making eye contact. We're having a conversation. It wasn't implied, intended. It wasn't. You do need to stop buying Olight products, though.
Never.
It's awful, dude. And it probably won't ever happen. But this channel is never getting sponsored by Olight, dude. Fuck them. But there's people that
I'm gonna do it.
Don't know or don't think that you're getting more product for more money. And in some cases, that is the truth.
Yeah.
But in a lot of cases, you are definitely getting you get what you pay for, to an extent, right? There's always name costs involved.
Yes.
It's a this, so therefore it's worth more. And when you go to resell it, God forbid, or whatever, yeah, then it's worth more too. You know, you put up the money up front, you're going to get it out on the back end.
A lot of
depending
knives
on
you
what
can
it
buy
is.
increase in value as soon as you buy them.
Right. Just because there's less of them on the market. So
I know people that a lot of the custom knives that are out there, right? They have a waiting list, and you can literally buy a spot just on a waiting list.
right, to even get the opportunity that is not guaranteed.
And when you get that link to put in your order on what knife you want, what specs you want,
seconds.
They will sell that link to people. They put no money into it whatsoever. But they'll sell somebody this link for $300. Hey, you can skip this wait list for $300.
Yeah, the convenience fee.
It's fucking insane. Yeah. But
having shit. That's the same thing with guns, custom guns, whatever. Anything. I mean, I've got Wilson Combats. Those are custom guns. I've got other custom shit. You know, old school handcrafted shit. Even if it's a production gun.
That fucking SLA you just got.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
You probably could have immediately sold that for more money than what you paid for.
Yes, 100%.
Because somebody would have taken it to get it now.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
You know?
I waited, and I work in a gun shop, so of course I get a discount. But I waited, put an order in, waited, and then it showed up one day, and I paid less than what we would sell it, and we don't price gouge. Yeah. So it would be a better than normal price, because most of the time they sell at MSRP.
But the MSRP, higher. You could have sold that probably on Gunbroker easily.
100%.
For
way over
the price,
MSRP. Probably.
Way over MSRP.
Especially in the height of it all.
Exactly.
And even still now, because from what I hear, at least from what the dude on the interview, I think it was with Classic Firearms, said in the HK booth, HK rep, said they're only importing 1,500 SL8s, which for the entire country is not a lot of SL8s.
No.
That's a small number of Diet G36s, and I have one of them. So something like that, any type of import stuff, you know, that we see with the Russian AKs, they were a dime a dozen, $300, $400, $500 for the
SKS.
nicest. Yeah, dude.
Holy
a Russian
shit.
SKS is $1,000 now.
Yeah.
And it's not even mint.
No.
So, you know, it's same thing with any type of gear. Again, like we talked about.
That's what I was saying. What if I leave this mint in the safe for the next 20 years?
Yeah.
This discontinued, already
the
discontinued.
Potential of it becoming a $5,000 to $10,000 knife, as absurd as that sounds, it's possible. Yeah. It's at least going to be worth what he paid for it, for 100%. Sure, because you got a pretty good deal on that.
Yeah.
And more. Guaranteed more. You know what I'm saying? Unless something crazy happens. But, I mean, legitimately, like that is an... I would rather have my money in stuff like that for one I could use if I wanted to or needed to.
Yep.
And to great effect, because it is so properly built with the proper materials.
Right now it's a fucking brag even.
Right. It's a flex.
I got it.
He's flexing.
Y'all got one?
Somebody out there has one, for sure.
But anybody watching this video, probably.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. I had one.
Have you seen our viewers?
I will have another
They resemble us.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Well, we have good taste in EDC, except for the OLED. That's where I draw the line. Through Night is accepted. That's like the bottom rung for me. But only because they've been proven. I've never heard of a Through Night blown up, dude. Not saying it doesn't exist, just never heard of it.
Just wait till yours does.
I really hope. Don't put that hate on me. Is this even real wood,
mine
dude?
Probably would, honestly.
Yeah, it's a big
Mine's
Bertha.
gonna blow up on me.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
But
hopefully
we're at over 2 hours here now.
2 hours of terrible tactical tirades and tangents.
On episode 17.
On episode 17.
Podcast.
Didn't even mention
that
the whole time.
Till now.
Yeah,
I realized that like
nobody's going to see, and they're going to be like,
Joe
what
Morgan
podcast
will.
is this? Shout out to Joe
At this
Morgan,
point, he's made it a mission to watch the entire thing.
He is.
And to let us know he's watched the entire thing.
And we very much so. Although he
Joe
could
Morgan,
just be saying that.
Exactly, which is why I was going to say this next. If you are watching this entire thing, you are watching this right now.
Yeah.
What should we make him say in the comments to prove it to us?
Yeah, but a lot of people could just skip around, they could just skip.
Yeah, but I trust him enough to have the honesty.
No, I trust Joe Morgan without a doubt.
But also, like, I want to test him,
dude. I don't even know. You're the one coming up with the challenge.
I know.
He just put himself on the spot.
I did.
Put himself on the spot. And
you know what's been on the table this whole time we didn't mention?
What?
The cannon.
The 3D printed cannon, dude.
Yes. That's what I want you to mention in your comment, Joe.
What direction is the 3D printed cannon pointed?
Currently away.
We're supposed to ask the people, dude.
Well, I just told him to mention it in a comment. All I need to know is that he's currently here. Because they might not be watching it. What if they're just listening to it, you know? I don't want to discriminate against that.
3D printed can, dude.
You just flagged me with a 3D printed can.
It's empty and there's no wick.
It's never empty, dude. Never point your 3D printed can at anything you're not
never
willing to destroy.
point your 3D. And for real, this has the potentiality to destroy some shit. But this is an 11 millimeter,
worse than any OLED
45 caliber, functional, proven, as seen on the Terribly Tactical channel, 3D printed cannon. It does need a base, a weighted mount and base for it. Some of the screws need to be tightened down, perhaps, and we need to solidify a reliable and safe loading.
Yes.
But that being said, no matter who you are, even a convicted felon, you can have a fucking cannon.
Yep.
And make it yourself. Don't ask permission. Make it yourself. Which I think even in most, if not all cases, when you're purchasing a cannon,
most times you're making it yourself anyways.
Right.
Most of them come in kits.
Right.
I just want it.
But you could get like a ship-sized cannon, dude.
Damn it.
Shoot the O-light, dude. That's an incendiary, dude. That's an incendiary, dude. I don't know if that's even leagues in the state of Illinois.
Would have been sick if it
That's hilarious, though. But the fucking 3D printed functional cannon, dude.
Oh, man. Yes.
You could EDC this if you wanted. That could be part of your EDC, dude.
Yes,
in a backpack, in a fanny pack.
It was
deployable.
mine for a little while, actually.
Dude. You never know when you might need one.
You never know.
A sudden
you never know.
fucking... Dude, you ever seen... What is it? Toy Soldiers? Or Small Soldiers? The movie that... you're younger. This would be perfect to fight off small...
For the road pirates.
For the road pirates. Avast!
On that note, we're closing up for the day here.
Yeah, we're closing up shop.
We're done. Like, share, comment, subscribe,
all that YouTube
all that stuff.
Do
we need you to do.
We need
so
you to
become successful and be the shills we truly want to be.
No OLED sponsorships.
All of the OLED sponsorships.
Raid Shadow Legends. I'll take a Raid Shadow Legends over. Although we're not big enough for that. I'm not terribly tactical. Is not even big enough.
I think you got
for a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship.
Hit them up.
Listen, I would actually play the game. I would actually play the game, level up, and compete with others, dude.
I'm sending him a clip of this. That's going to be your ad.
Raid Shadow Legends. I actually played the game. You know? Like,
all right.
Either way.
We're getting the fuck out.
Peace.